I'm not 100% sure if this thing is live yet. Let me know if we are live. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I can see it rolling right now. All right, I think we're live. Let me know because, let me see. Because right now it's got it set up as a dual stream. And let me scoot over some. It's set up right now as a vertical stream and a regular stream. So let me scoot over to make sure it's coming up in vertical right now. I don't exactly know how this is going to work. Like I said, I'm just going through OBS. I'm doing some tests right now because I need to make sure that before I do a really good live stream that I actually know what I'm doing. So when it saves, I'm like, okay, I got my CPU down to 58% because I've changed some things around. I'm working with the resolution right now. I got it set on, let me go look at the settings real quick just so we know in this live stream. The settings for video are 1920 by 1080 for the base and 1440 by 810 and the frames per second at 30. I moved it from 60 down to 30 to see if it'll actually grab and everything, if everything's going right. Let's see real quick. Let's hit OK. All right, let me go back over here real quick. Like I said, I'm going through this whole thing just to make sure. Stream settings. It's a midday live. All right, perfect. All right, like I said, I don't quite know exactly how this thing is going. Yeah. Thank you, Yuki. I'm telling you, I'm trying real hard to get this thing to where, you know, I can see. Let me see, grab chat. I'm gonna alt and kind of move this chat around some right here. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Yeah, I don't quite know. Yeah, see, because there's some way I can actually move this chat, but I don't quite know how to do it yet. I'm still kind of learning how to use OBS right now, so people got to kind of bear with me. You know what? I'm gonna go back through, and I know I got to go over here and do chat pop out. That's what I forgot. See, this is what I'm saying. This is why we need to do this. Pop out chat. Okay. Now I can move this over to about here. Like I'm telling you, it's all a learning curve. I'm trying to find out exactly how to do this. I can't figure it out. All right, let me go back through and hit properties, window. It's grabbing what I think it is. Man, so like I said, when you guys come in and we're kind of going through, I'm getting it all set up right now so I can actually see how this thing is actually set up. I'm telling you, there has to be a way to do it to where I don't have to keep resetting it over and over all the damn time. There has to be a way. Because it can't be something that you got to set every single time you get on a live stream. That's impossible. So if anybody out there does OBS, let me know whether or not the sources of my chat, do I have to reset it every single time? I don't know. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reset it. All right, I'm gonna trash that one. Let's go. Yes, trash. Like I said, man, I appreciate you guys rocking with me on this. I'm gonna actually figure this thing out. Let's go back through sources again. I'm gonna do window capture. Let's call it grab chat. We're gonna try this again because there has to be a way to do it. Select the window to capture. This one. Okay, now I'm seeing now where we are. I bet I have to do this every single time. You gotta be kidding me. All right, let me do like this. Man, you gotta be kidding me. If I gotta do this every single time, this is gonna be crazy. Oh. All right, and then I'll go okay. These filters. Let's go back in again and edit the filters. Color key. Yep, I'm gonna have to do this all over again. Oh man, you're kidding me. But at least I know how to do it. Because like I said, last time I was having a hard time. I couldn't figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Close. Transition. Let me see if I see it. Yep, there it is. There it is. So let's do like that. All right, there we go. There we go. I think I'm figuring it out slowly but surely. This is how we're doing it. This is how we doing it. All right, let me know if you can see that chat over there. See, I don't. All right, that's what the problem is. I'm not actually making it big enough. Let me try this one more time. All right, go back over here again. I'm gonna figure it out though. I'm gonna figure it out. Because you guys are helping me walk through this whole process. Let me do like this again. Transition. Let's see. Let's see. All right, so I opened it up a little bit. All right, let me go. Let's go to this. Okay, I'm on my break at work. All right. Okay, I can see how it's going. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to move this screen all the way over to here. All right, I think I can do it. There we go. There we go. Wait a minute. What did I just do? What did I just do? What did I just do? Oh, man. I just did something to where I eliminated my chat. All right, let's do this over again. You gotta be kidding me. No, but that's not how I do it. Okay, like I said, I'm using 2 different monitors right now, so maybe that's what it is, because I gotta use 2 monitors if it's actually making me choose one over the other one. Oh man. All right. Yeah, because I got OBS on one screen and I got the chat on the other screen. Ooh, how should I do this? All right, we're gonna switch everything around. I'm gonna move this OBS screen back to my laptop, and I'm gonna move the YouTube stream over here. All right, then let's go restore chat. Okay, chat pop out. Move this back over to here again. All right, I'm doing something right now, y'all. I'm switching my screens around. So it's clean. Okay, so it's got the high def, so it's clean. All right, bet. Okay, let's go over here. What did I just do to my screens? I don't know. All right, so I got my screens back. Okay, so let's go back through and do window. Cancel. I'm gonna delete it and start it over again. All right, hold up. Let's delete it and let's go back and recreate a new chat. So I click on the plus in sources. I go to window capture. Let's type in grab chat. All right. Now select the window to capture. This one. Okay, so I got that window. All right. Let me see if I can put a bigger comment in there. Okay. What up, Manny? What's good? What's good, brother? Hey, so I'm redoing this all over again. So I got the right window. Alt. Let me see. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Why can I not make? Why What I'm trying to do is make it a larger window so I can get your entire comment there. And I did it last time. Somehow I opened the comment up to make it like huge last time, and I don't know what I did. You remember that? I had the whole comment. Let me see, Alt. And I had a much bigger comment in there, but I don't know how I did it that time. I have no idea. But there has to be a way to do it. Oh. See, I'll show you. This is what I got so far. I'm putting you on the screen what I got so far, but this is the problem. I want it to be a bigger chat or whatever. I'm trying to get it to be a much larger chat. But it won't. Oh, man. How did I do that last time? Because I had it to where I had the entire comment. Ooh, that's what I did. Never mind. I just figured it out. This is what I did. I opened the window. Wait a minute. I got to go into the actual pop-out chat. So go to the pop-out chat and expand the screen. That's what I did last time. If it'll let me do it. Okay, thing, come on. Yep, expand the screen some. Expand the screen a little bit. Bam. That's what you have to do. You have to make the chat screen, make it bigger. I'm figured it out now. So now you can see exactly how big I got the screen. So now I got it that big because I had to go through and actually widen the screen that I'm copying because I had it way too small. So I had to widen the screen. And now that the screen is wide, now I can go into filters. Then I'll do the effects filters. Come on, thing. Why did I do that? I didn't mean to do that. Let me go back over. Hold up for a second. Okay, I go into effects filters. Plus, then I do my color key again. Manny, I don't know, man. Don't tell me we got to do this every single time we start OBS. It's impossible. Filters. There's no way you can tell me that we got to do this every single time. I'm like, nah. Let's do black. Okay. Close. Let's transition it. Now, when you see the comment, it's only the comment itself. Okay. So now I got it to where it's just the comment itself sitting there, which I can deal with that. I could deal with that. All right, let me smooth it back over some, like about this. So I'm gonna take some of that off, transition it, move it back over to here, transition it, move it back over to here. And now the actual vertical live stream, I don't see where that is. I do not see the vertical live stream, but I know it's in here somewhere. I know the vertical live stream is in here, but yep. I don't want to move that screen. All right. I'll just say, okay, I was reading and learning OBS the other night. I was struggling. It'll take time for sure. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I can. So what I'm trying to do now is move my pop-out screen down some. Okay, so I can move my pop-out screen. All right, perfect. I was just making sure. I was messing with something, trying to see if I can move my pop-out screen. I can save the settings. How in the hell do you save settings? Because every time I go in here, it makes me redo it all. I don't know how to save settings. Like, do I go into this little cancel? Grab chat. Let me see. Properties. Nope. Cancel. So how do you go and save settings? Go to the top menu. Say go to the top menu, view docs, click chat to toggle it back on. If it's floating, drag it to the edge OBS interface. It'll dock it automatically. Yeah. What up, young boy? What's good? Let me see. File. Show Let me see, settings, view, docs. I don't know, screen collection, scene collection, I mean. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to figure it out, because if I gotta keep doing this over and over and over again, this is gonna get old, man. Because what that took me like probably 10 minutes. Well, once I get good at it, I'll get good at it. But the fact that I don't know, man. Let me go through here. Let me go up into back over to this screen. All right. All right. Okay, you got to save settings before logging out. You cannot see your chat as light because the dock is hidden or your account is not connected. Yeah, I'm good with seeing the chat and everything, but it's just actually saving the settings, so I don't got to keep redoing this every single time I log. Wait a minute, maybe I can do lock, 4K cam lock. Okay, I put these little padlocks on it. Maybe these padlocks are what save means. I don't know, but I just put padlocks on it. The actual rolling chat itself. This is what I need to do with the rolling chat. We're about to grab, now I'm gonna show you guys how to actually put the rolling chat right here. Let's go properties, window, YouTubestudio.com. All right, so I got this here. This is the rolling chat right here. So now I go through and I can, so okay, I see what I'm doing now. All right. So now that I got the rolling chat, let's go up to about, goal right here. All right, I see what's going on now. Now I'm getting the hang of it, Manny. I'm getting the hang of it now. All right. So now I got the rolling chat. I'm going to put that right here next to me in a second. I'm going to show you guys. Let me transition it real quick. Transition. So this is what I'm working on now. So what I did is I hit my rolling chat button, and now I'm opening it larger and larger just to see transition. And there's a little latency between what I'm working on and what I can see on the screen up here. So I don't understand how that's even going. Because right now, like on my screen, it says something. All right, all right. So let me know if you guys can actually see the actual rolling center. What up, Mr. DJ Music? What's good? Now we'll lock that. Okay. So you guys tell me if you can see the chat rolling now in the side panel. And I moved the light out the way because last time I had the light sitting right here. So when I went back and looked at the live stream, I was like, damn it, the light's in the way. And it was like this. So you couldn't even see the chat. It was like this last time. So I go back through and I look at the productions to see how the productions are coming out. It was like this. Now I was like, damn it. So now I got to move the light out the way so people can see the actual chat or whatever. So yeah. Now I need to go through and find out how I can, well, I can see where this is over here. Oh, but I didn't open the chat large enough. Hold up. I didn't open the chat large enough. Let me go back through and do this again. Okay, let me unlock this. Properties. There's a way I could do it. I just did it a second ago. I just did it, man. How did I do that? Wait a minute. Let me see something. Alt. Okay. Now I'm seeing I open the chat all the way up. All right. Jeez, that's a lot. All right, let me see how I can figure this out because that chat is pretty big. Let me show you how I got the chat looking now. This is how the chat looks. It is huge. All right, I don't want to do that. So I got to figure out how I can actually make this chat smaller. So I'm going to go in this box here and I'm going to shut this chat a little bit. See, that's me. I'm actually going through and I'm closing the chat down right now. Let me go hit transition so you guys see what I'm doing. Let me move this chat over to here. Nah, that's still not enough. Hold up. Wait a minute. And the light's in the way again. Let me move the light. Okay, move the light out the way. So there's the chat now. Whew. This is, like I said, this is OBS, man. This is me just trying to figure this shit out right now. Let me go back through and transition it. Transition. Okay, so this is me trying to figure out, and I'm trying to see exactly how I can, what's good? Everybody's in the building. All right. See, I don't see the chat moving to the current comments. I had to move, and what I did is I moved it out the way, and now you can see the current comments now, because I got them all at the bottom. There we go. What's good? Takey 30. Was that Takai 30? TA Kentucky 30? What is it? Tacky 30? All right. Yep. So I moved everything, and now I positioned it over on the other side of the screen now. So once you see it, once you see the new chat and how it's set up, it should be sitting like right here next to me right here. But there's some way I want the chat to appear over here, but I might have to move this little tree out of here. Or I could just I can move more this way like this. But then my vertical live stream looks screwed up. I gotta move back. Oh yeah. Hey, what up, my brother Art's in the building. Hey man, I was talking about you in one of the live streams, man. I was talking about how we grew up in Meacham and you know, all of us was athletes, and now we back helping out all the other kids become like Will Lee's son and shit like that. Man, we was out there, man. We got to get you on a live stream, brother. You need to tell these young YNs the stories about how we really did it back then, man. How we really did it. We somehow made it out of Meacham. Oh, yeah. Let me bring my stuff over here. Yeah, like I said, I'm over here, man, trying. I know. I like the tree, man. I like the tree. I used to have Christmas lights in it, but I was like, nah, that's too corny, man. Christmas lights, I like it looking like an office tree. That's me in my corporate office. But yeah, man, I'm figuring out exactly how to get these damn, man. This is how you actually use OBS. This is how you're doing it. All right, brother. All right. Like I said, man, hit me up on text and we're going to chop it up. I'll give you a call and I'm going to see, because I'm learning how to use OBS right now. I'm going to try to pull you into OBS once I learn how to grab multiple screens and stuff like that. But definitely though, man, like I said, if you guys, and this is my brother right here. Like I said, this was Art when I was singing on that live stream. This is Art. We used to rap together in high school talent shows. This is how far back we go. We was rapping together in talent shows, had the whole gym going, what? We used to rap in the hallways, man. People used to love it. They'd be like, hey, man, these two right here be killing the game. And we were like, how can I compare this? We was like the original Outkast before Outkast. Because we had two totally different styles. And you was like Big Boy, and I was like Andre 3000. Tell me if I'm lying. You know that's exactly how we were. We was the original Outkast. Because I was always that Andre 3000 type intellectual, and you was always that Big Boy spitting that crunk, and everybody was like, what? They was like, shh. You had a heart party hype as a mother. That's how we used to be in high school. Folks don't even know it, man. We was Outkast before Outkast. It's like you was the original Big Boy. They don't even know it, man. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. People used to be like, what? Exactly, facts. That's something like, if y'all don't get on Black Book Chronicles, when we get together, it's going to be like y'all seeing the original Outkast together. What up, Chris Cool? Thank you for the super chat, brother. We live at the barbecue. Live. He said, sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. I appreciate that, Chris Cool 202. My man's in the building today. You're learning OBS with us, man, showing y'all how OBS actually works, how I'm getting this thing set up. Last live stream when I was first using it, I was kind of messing up because I had this was in the way. So I had the whole damn light was too close and it was covering up the live stream like this. So people couldn't see what the words were. So I learned to kind of move this out the way some, but it helps me with my lighting. So I can move this out the way a little bit like this. Keep it right about there. And now we're doing good. We're doing good. Exactly, Neil. Say thanks for the super chat, Chris. Chris is in the building. Say sorry, Miss Jackson. Woo, I am for real. I'm telling you, boy. But that was double A. I was Deuce. That was double A. We used to come through spitting. Everybody used to be like, man, I know y'all working on something hot. I know it. We was original out. We was back what? That was what, 1989, 1990. We was the original Outkast before Outkast even dropped. They was like, man, we always spit something. And everybody was like, man, that shit got a lot of flavor to it. The way y'all rapping and our styles just merged together. We would have the same topic but coming differently. Yep, 1990. That's when we hit the stage. We hit the stage in 1990. Had the high school like, hold up for a second. We got rappers like this? They wasn't ready yet, bro. They wasn't ready yet. They was tripping. They thought we was just like just nerds in Meacham Park or whatever, just walking around, you know, this and that. And all of a sudden we started dropping that, man. Everybody started tripping. Like, wait a minute. We didn't know y'all, like, hey, we were in the dungeon working and we was in your basement. See, we had the original dungeon. We was in your basement writing raps. That was the original dungeon. We had the tracks going and everything, man. I'm telling you. Outkast came out of that era because that's what we all used to do. We all used to sit in the basements writing raps, you know, doing shows and everything else. And people used to be like, what the hell, man? Y'all got the way y'all spit, the way y'all flavors going and everything like that. It ain't the same, but damn, merging that shit together, that's a sick ass song, man. It's like, oh, always, man, always. That's right, because we keep it live at the barbecue. That's what we do around here. Chris Cool 202, live at the barbecue. Man, but I'm telling you, man, I'm one of those, oh yeah, don't forget about the Patreon. And also, I've got a, oh man, it's not showing like everything at the Patreon right now. It's not showing that. Don't forget to join the Patreon. Ooh, let me kind of move this a little bit. Let me try something real quick. Let me go like this. There we go. Bam. See, I can actually mess with, and that's the thing about OBS. You can go in OBS and change things in real time. That's why I love this, man. It's a totally different program. I love this program. You can go and change it. If you need to make edits on the screen in real time, do it. So I appreciate you guys just for rocking with me, man, figuring this thing out. But on the real though, man, I want to actually do a video talking about, wait a minute, let me make sure we got all this down there. Wait a minute, why is the chat not moving? Am I, oh, there we go. Let me see. There we go. Because I was like, why ain't the chat moving? The chat is like stuck. Because I can see the chat moving over here, but I don't see the chat moving over there. Uh-oh, am I locked out? No, it looks like it's going. Like everything looks like it's running. It says excellent connection. There we go. Now in the chat. See, that's why I need y'all in the chat, man. Y'all gotta help me out. I'm like, is my chat stuck? What the hell's going on? Say traffic report for the locals. 51 South was cut off completely at Indian School. Fortunate everybody to exit at Indian. What school with South? Let me move this over some. All right, let me move. Now I can see the chat a lot better now. All right, here we go. Let's do like this. There we go. Now I can see the chat perfectly now. Okay. All right, what up, driving? That's my man, Melly Mel, driving to San Antonio. So don't make me get the double-decker cassette player out. For real, man. Get the old records out, man. Uh-oh, that chat didn't do too well. That one I got to open it a whole lot more for that to work out. Ooh, let's try something real quick. That's a good one, Manny. That's a good one. So you see how Manny's comment is cut off right there, where it says completely at, and that's where it stops. His comment is actually longer, so you can go into OBS, and on my actual chat screen, I could start pulling it open like this. I could pull it all the way open, forcing everybody to exit. Now I gotta still keep going. I gotta pull it over again, and I gotta keep moving it like this. At Indian School. All right. See? And that's how you can like fix the chat inside of OBS as it's actually going in real time. So OBS is very different, man. You can actually adjust and fix your chat to open it, close it, you make it smaller, bigger, whatever. And that's why I wanted to learn how to use this system. I wanted to learn how to use it, man. So the chat has a mind of his own. Yep, exactly. I miss the 80s, man, for real. Miss the 80s. Says my traffic report moving a Quick Trip to pick up chocolate chip cookies. Oh, I got some like, hey, instead of Quick Trip, you got to start doing Circle K, man. Circle K got them bomb-ass cookies. Woo, man, them bomb cookies. You are not finding cassette tapes in your house. For real? You're kidding me. Kidding me. Oh, yeah, but also, just like on the thumbnail says, I was looking at Uber and Lyft. Say the stream's higher than recommended bit rate. Wait a minute. Let's see something. It says the current stream bit rate is 14,486. It's higher than the recommended. We recommend you use a bit rate of 2,500. How do you change the bit rate? How in the hell? Because right now it says I'm running 14,486 for the bit rate, but they saying go down to 2,500. Let me try to go into OBS settings and I'm going to see something. I'm going to go into the settings and I'm going to see if I can adjust the bit rate. Stream. I can't do anything. Output. Bit rate. Ooh, I see it. It says 15,000. Maybe if I drop it all the way down. Wait a minute. 2,500. Let's see something. Okay. All right, so now I just set it to 2,500 bit rate. I'm gonna see if this makes it, because OBS allows you to go through and do it. So I just went through and I set it to a different bit rate. I don't know. Oh, I see it at the bottom down here. At the bottom it says 2731 kbps. First that was 14,000. Now it's running like 2,600. Okay, so in OBS you can go through and change your bit rate to something a whole lot slower. Now I'm at 27. It was like 14, 15,000. Now it's at 2,600 now. So, okay. Okay, I see what we're doing. All right. And my CPU is only at 42% instead of 70% like last time. See, I've been messing with OBS so much, I'm figuring out where I can see bit rate. Because I remember seeing where the bit rate was. It was inside of my stream thing and then the output. And you can see the bit rates there. So I went through and changed it. And it looks like it's working just fine. Let's see. Yep, let's do like this. Close that. Okay. Let me go back into my chat here. All right, open up the chat. Put the chat back where the chat was. Bam. Yep. So I just seen the same exact expedition with the exact same rims you got, Jeff. I thought, let me say what's up to Jeff. Nuh-uh. Somebody copied my style. What? Hold up. Wait, what? Let me do like this. Let me pull this down some. All right. See that? I'm figuring it out. And then I can do like, wait a minute. Let me go over here to grab chat. Rolling chat. Grab chat. There has to be a way. Oops, let me unlock it. I can move this up some. Unlock it. Move it up. Come on, thing. Quit screwing with me. See, I'm going to show you how. Because you can see how it looks in the screen. And it's not really coming all the way through. I just moved it, changed it. I can hit transition. And now you can see the whole comment of what he was saying. And this is the thing about OBS. You can go through. Uh-oh, I can see some crazy lines to it. Let me fix that. Like you see all those lines on it and everything. I can go through here and clean these lines up. Go to about here. Hit transition. Bam. And then over here. On this one, I'm going to have to go up. I can get rid of that little chat text at the bottom. Go up to about here. Transition. Bam. See, you could do that in OBS, man. You can mess around in OBS and be like, hold up for a second. This is crazy, crazy. Says, what's up, Jeff? Are you figuring out this? Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm trying. But as you can see, I'm moving a lot more fluid on the screen. I can actually do stuff in my screens now. I know what I'm doing. And it took the day one, because like I said, before I had a chat, before you guys were like commenting and everything, I didn't know what I was doing. So I needed y'all to get on that live stream to make the chat go. Because once the chat goes, everything's processed between both systems. And that's when I was like, okay, I can figure it out now. I can figure it out. So that was helping me out. Let me see something. Wait a minute. Let me move this over some. Why is that? Is that not going right or something like that? Hold up for a second. I don't think I can see the whole chat. Let me do something real quick. Because the chat is screwing up right now. I can kind of see something going on right now. Transition. Yeah, let me move this out the way some. Come on, thing. All right, so now I got my whole chat over there. Let me move this a little bit smaller. Okay, transition. There we go. Bam. So that's what I can do. I can move it around to help figure out exactly how I can go back into this screen now, and I can kind of shorten it some. Shorten it some. Wait a minute. Whoops, hold up. Technology out. Okay, so now, as you can see, I'm adjusting the chat and I'm moving the chat. You could do that in OBS. So now I can bring my light kind of back like this, there, because I like to have a little bit of stuff in the backdrop, because the camera will pick it up sometimes. There. And it'll give it like a little richer like look to it or whatever. But oh yeah. I'm telling you, welcome to the barbecue. We're grilling today. We grilling. Learning how to use OBS and set. If you are a streamer or you somebody that just want to like, create content and create videos, OBS, I'm telling you, it's a powerful system, but it's completely free. People are paying, like I said, $500 a year to get systems like this. You just got to learn it. Once you learn it, oh man, you'll be kicking every day. You'll be doing it every day. Oh, thank you, Femi Love. Man. Say, MicDrop, you are a brave and positive figure. I appreciate your content. Keep grilling. You know we're going to do it, lady. You know we're going to do it. We stay on this grill. Because I think if people aren't afraid to learn, then, we just expand our level of consciousness. That's all we're doing. I'm forever like welding stuff, building stuff. I tear motorcycles up and rebuild them. I'm doing yard work all the time. I don't mind trying to expand my consciousness. I don't mind messing things up because it's all about learning. I got tons of tools and equipment at my house. Like I said, I'm one of them old school cats. I don't even have to leave the house. I could be entertained at home. When you have a man or a woman that could be entertained at home and they don't got to be in the streets, you got somebody solid. And like I said, a lot of people, they don't like being home. They got to be in the casino, or they got to be in the club, or they got to be at the bar. They don't like being at home. Me, I love being at home because I'm like, if I'm home, you know how much shit I can get into? I was gonna say, me too. I love being home, man. Because I'm like, do you know what I could do at home? I could create a company out of my garage. We can advertise builds and welding, and next thing you know, we making, $2-3 grand a week. We can make $2-3 grand a week just sitting in the garage. Like, man, this has its hooks in you. I'm telling you, man, I love OBS now. It's like, I love it. And that's the thing. I'm one of them people, man. I do not have to leave the house. I don't have to leave the house. And with the internet, like I said, we didn't grow up with the internet. We grew up where we had to go places. The internet is like, for an entrepreneur, man, it's easy money for an entrepreneur. I actually got a video in my phone, and I'm gonna let you hear some of it. I actually recorded it this morning because it's something that I want to talk about. I don't want to talk about it on this live stream right here, but I do want to cover it. Where is it at? I'm gonna let you hear part of it right here.
Hey guys, it's Will, and YouTube deleted my channel. 87,600 subscribers.
So this guy here, He had a 87,600 subscriber channel deleted by YouTube out of nowhere. He's got like 4 channels, but he had the 87,000 subscriber channel delete. He was making 40 grand a month on his channel. I just copied this today. I'm going to actually do a video about his video and why I got a Patreon. And he talks in this video saying, have more than one YouTube account, be on more than one platform, because he makes over $200,000 a month on one of his channels. And he has multiple platforms that bring in money. So when he lost a channel that made 40 grand a month, he was like, I was upset, but I wasn't completely upset because I knew that I had other ways to make money. But there's a lot of people out there who don't know what to do. They only got one YouTube channel or they only got one platform. That's why I created my Patreon. When I was gone for 7 days, I was actually out in the backyard working. And I thought, you know what? Why don't I go ahead and just create my Patreon account during my off time? Now I got time to learn how to do Patreon while I'm learning OBS. I'm learning OBS, I'm learning Patreon, I'm building my patio all at the same time while I'm taking care of the dogs, while I'm taking care of the car. I got a big rock chip in my BMW windshield yesterday. Long story about that. Long story, man. So you're entitled, they make $10 exactly. And I wanted to tell people about why I created my Patreon account, because guys like him that are very successful know that if you're going to support a content creator, and content is what we do, this is how we choose to give our life to the world, through inspiration, motivation, through showing truth and reality, through reviewing like trash ass people out there. If you appreciate what we're bringing to the world of the internet, then people would have no problem supporting the Patreon. They support this guy's Patreon. This dude's making, like I said, one of his channels, $200,000 a month. And those are not AdSense numbers. Those are numbers from the products and services that he sells people that they can do better. I actually started my Patreon. Like I said, it's 16 cents per day. I got 15 cents on my counter in the kitchen. I know it because it's like 70, 80 cents in there because I got change back. But that right there, out of 16 cents a day, that's at least 5 days. What I got on my counter is 5 days of Patreon pay just in change on my counter. So I know when I say I'm starting a Patreon, you guys help support the content, is because YouTube has control over everything if you're only on YouTube. When they took me off of YouTube, I couldn't bring you guys content. I couldn't show you what I was working on. I couldn't talk about things out there to help you elevate your thought or your mind or whatever. I couldn't talk about none of that because YouTube locked me out. Now, when I do this guy's video, when I actually review his video, it's going to show you all exactly how that if you don't think like him and think outside the box, you won't be at the $40,000 a month. You won't be at the $200,000 a month. You'll forever be at where YouTube keeps you at, because they run their algorithm so they can make it as a corporation. It's no different than Uber, no different than Lyft, which is why the title to my thing was talking about, Uber drivers are dummies, because there are people out there who are actually driving on Uber and Lyft right now. This lady worked 7.5 hours and made $70. And she was making $7 an hour. She worked 7.5 hours to make $70. My entire YouTube channel, the entire channel tells people how not to drive on the apps and still make $200-300 a day in 2-3 hours. That's what my channel does. And people come to my channel, oh, you ain't got no Anton content. If that's all you watching, I'm going to keep making it so we can laugh and have a good time. But there is so much more content on my channel because I'm always trying to help people not end up in the same condition this woman is. And I think it's probably somewhere on my phone. I don't even know where it was, but I copied it this morning. But she was making $70 in 7.5 hours. I was like, that's fucking impossible. I make $70 on one client in about 20-30 minutes. What I make in 30 minutes, this lady makes in 7.5 hours. Ain't that crazy? But my channel has been teaching people this for 4 years and nobody watches that shit. They sit around crying and complaining about making $7 an hour when I got a whole channel full of videos teaching you how to make $200 an hour, $150 an hour. I mean, every single hour off of private clients. My market is about utility. People who value my time and say, hey, Jeff, can you come pick me up from the airport? Why am I paying Uber Black $132? Uber Black $132 when I can just give you like $85? Cool, because Uber's going to turn around and give me 35 out of the 180. They do it all the time. Out of the 130, they're going to give me $35. And they're going to keep 100. That's what the apps do. They've been doing it for the longest time. And that's why on my channel, I encourage people, talk to the rider in the back. Ask them, hey, how much did you pay for this ride? Oh, we paid $88. Wow, I'm getting $39. You paid $88? Yeah, I paid $88. They giving me $39. And that's with the surge and everything. So they're keeping $50 and giving me $39. This is why I tell folks, you have to have private clients. You have to. I've been saying it for 4 years. You have to have private clients. If you do not have private clients, you are driving for no reason. If you were out there driving Uber and Lyft, you are driving $70 in 7.5 hours. And she said her AR went from 85% to 29%. In that article, she said her AR that day went from 85% to 29%. And she made $70 in 7.5 hours. Unreal that people out there are still driving like that in 2026. When I've been saying it since 2022. Go out there, get you some business cards. Like I said, this is what I show people. Even in my wallet, I pop out my business cards. Bam, wait a minute, here we go. Bam, I pop out my business cards. It's got my truck on it. I say, put your vehicle on the front of your card. Put your name and everything on your card so they remember which car came and picked them up. On the back, put Venmo. Put Cash App and Venmo on the back of your car. I've been telling people that for years. I've got 5 cars. 3 of them I use for rideshare. So I have 3 sets of cards. One has the BMW, one's got the Jeep, and the other one's got the SUV on it. So whatever car I'm in, when I get in that car, there's cards for that car already in that car because you got to stay ready. You got to stay. When I'm meeting somebody, go, hey, you know what? $25, man. Just give me around. I only got to go like 2-3 miles down the road. I'm like, all right, because 2-3 miles down the road, the app's going to pay me $4. So I go from $4 to $25 just by talking to somebody. I go from 4 to 25. Give them a card, you're done. So why would I accept $4 when I can get 25 and I'm only going 2-3 miles down the road? I pick up people from the airport, from the rental place, bucks, they give me a $20 spot. If you did that on the app, you're getting $4. So I'm making $16 more each time I do that. $16 more every time I grab somebody from the rental car place, take them to the airport. Uh-oh. Something happened. Okay, now I see it. Okay, it's back. Something dropped and then it popped back real quick. This is crazy. Okay, OBS is trying to reconnect. What the hell? Oh, okay, now it's reconnected. Something's wrong, man. This is why I said, oh, man. It's saying OBS is reconnected successfully. All right. The funny thing is when I changed my kilobytes down, that's when I started having issues. I've never done that before. So are you able to decrease the size of the chat? Yep. I can move the chat I can make it smaller too. Oh, let's see. I can put the chat like, let me see. This. Wait a minute. So the chat could be like that small, or I can make it a little bit bigger. That's kind of tiny. Hold up. Let me see something. That was kind of tiny. All right. That's better right there. Where my internet is plugged in, it's not the internet speed. It's got to be something between OBS and thing. Because, I mean, it's running. It says excellent connection. Everything's running. Nothing's hanging up on it. I don't know. Thank you for the super chat, brother. My brother, most people will never get it. The fear of them having, the fear they have of failing hinders them. Real talk, brother, real talk. Yeah, I never messed with this program. You may be having a CPU or RAM issue. I don't know. I mean, everything says excellent across the boards, though. That's the thing. Everything says excellent. And it's plugged into the router, so who knows? The CPU is only at 46%. I'm running at 30 frames a second instead of 60 frames a second. Yesterday, I was running at 60. That's why I kept glitching all the time. Today, all I did was I dropped my kilobytes per second down to 2,500 because YouTube told me to do it. I was running at 15,000, and they told me to run it at 2,500, so I dropped it all the way from 15,000 to 2,500, and then that happened. So I forgot you're incredibly stubborn. You know what? We're gonna put you on timeout for a couple of hours. How about that? That's how stubborn we are. We'll put your ass on timeout for a couple of seconds. You'll be like, man, why you do me like that? To show you how stubborn I really am. No, but you got to realize I don't listen to people, man. I don't listen to people. That's why I got the truck I got outside, why I got the Jeep, why I got the motorcycle. I don't listen to people because the people who tell me to do shit don't even have what I got. And that's no knock to people, but it's that the people that tell me how to do things, they don't have what I got. And it's not, like I said, it's not a knock. I just need, if you're going to tell me something, like everybody used to tell me, don't drive that way, don't drive that way. One day I jumped on internet with $20,000 in cash in my hand. I did for real. I had $20,000 cash in my hand. I said, and I held it up to the screen. I said, look, I got 20 G's. 20 G's. And I opened up my bank account. I had 25 in the bank. So I got $45,000. I'm sitting here in front of y'all with 45. That's not none of my investment accounts on Robinhood, none of that crazy shit. That's not my Bitcoin account, nothing. And I said the only reason why I did that is because if you want to give me advice, at least be at the level I'm at or better. If you're worse than what I am, if I listen to you, I might end up in the same boat you in, and I might not want to be on that boat. And that's, like I said, it's no knock to nobody. It's no knock. It's just, I tell folks, man, like, it ain't about solving a problem. It's about the fact that I'm learning OBS right now. And if you don't know the answer to it, then you can't solve my problem. You're just taking wild guesses. Right now, I'm running at 2,600 kbps like YouTube just told me to do. So YouTube told me that. This is drop block ban if you miss. I know it. That's funny. That's funny. Now, Mr. For Your Sister, he's new to the channel. He don't understand about the block ban. He don't know that yet. He don't know how far back we go with that. But I tell folks, man, all the time, I'm like, if you want to advise somebody, at least, like, that's why I don't give advice to everybody. Because if I can't put myself in a position that they're in or better, then there's nothing I could really say. I can't say it. Like that's why I ask people who use OBS, do you use OBS? If so, talk to me. I don't care if people are IT people. I don't care if you're a YouTuber. I don't care. If you don't use OBS, there's probably no reason you can't help me because I'm running it all through OBS. I don't care about internet and all this and all that because YouTube told me that I was running at 2,500 I need to run it at 2,500 kilobytes. I was running it at 15,000. So I dropped it down to 2,500 and it stayed excellent. I didn't know what it would do. So I was like, I guess so. So I took it and I ran, the last live stream I ran at was 15,000. So I was running it at 15,000, dropped it to 2,500, seemed to be fine. And then it just dropped. But the last live stream I did at 15,000 never dropped. Nobody can explain why because nobody's thinking of why. That's why I say I need people who have done this before on OBS to talk to me about it. If you haven't done it on OBS, then you don't know about it. There's things that you have to know in order to get it done. If you have a better computer running on that and see if you have the same issue. Well, I got two laptops. The laptop I'm using right now is the one I just bought like last year. And then I went to Best Buy, I bought all this extra RAM. They put these extra RAM chips in the bottom. So I took the old RAM chips out the slot, put the higher output RAM chips in it. So it changed everything on my computer, runs a whole lot faster than that laptop. That laptop I bought in 2019, but it's still fast. For a 19, it's still fast. And it's got a 1 terabyte drive on the backup. It's got an external 1 terabyte. This one right here. So this laptop here, this is a 1 terabyte drive right here. So it's got a drive inside, but this is the 1 terabyte that I put everything on right here. So this laptop is a much bigger storage device than that one, but this is an older one. But yet my older one goes super fast, but it doesn't have all of the ports the new one has. The new one's got 2 HDMI, 1, 2, 3 USB, Ethernet port. It's got so much shit on this laptop. It's crazy, crazy. Oh, I got way more than 8 gigs of RAM, man. This thing's probably got like 80, 64 to 8. I don't know. It's got all the biggest RAM in there that's possible. I don't even know how to tell how much RAM I got. I just know they put the big chips in there because I had to buy the chips off the shelf, and then they went and did it. Hold on, maybe I can tell how much RAM I got if I go in here. Let's see. Let's see how much RAM do I really got. Let me see. RAM. View RAM info. Because I know they put the big chips in here to keep this thing running. Because I told them what I was doing. I said, well, I'm going to be streaming with this laptop, so I'm going to need like a faster laptop. Oh, you need to buy this, this, and this. Okay, so I got 128 graphic card, 32 installed RAM, and then a 2.2 gigahertz i7 CPU in here. So my installed RAM is 32 gigs, 31.9 usable. It's a 64-bit operating system, and I got the 2.2 gigahertz. And like I said, I don't know exactly how fast or how slow this computer could become, but they say with this motherboard, you can only do so much with a motherboard. You've got to actually get the cooling fans. You got to get a lot to it. So I'm running a big deck up under it. This deck that I'm running it on has 6 cooling fans on it, and the cooling fans in the laptop, there's 1 cooling fan that came with the laptop. So I'm running 7 cooling fans, so my laptop never overheats. And I took the entire bottom of my laptop off. So I took the bottom of the laptop off, so now it's just a straight laptop at the bottom. Like, this is what my laptop looks. No, I'm not gonna hold it up. But the bottom of the laptop, there's nothing on it. And I got all the cooling fans sitting on top of the racks. So it's straight air been going into my computer for like years. So it's like, man, I don't know what the graphics card is and none of that stuff. I have no idea. Probably some kind of i7 Intel, who knows? I don't know. It's like, I'm gonna be listening for a patient that's hungry, so I need to chat. All right, bet. Yeah, and that's the thing with these. Let me see if I can see what kind of graphics card this thing is. Let me see. Graphics. Okay, graphics settings. Let's go look at graphics settings. Let's see what exactly am I running in this damn laptop. Because when like I said, I'm thinking about buying my son, I built him a gaming PC. He's got that with him. The graphics card, I don't know. It won't even say it. Checking GPU usage, resolving GPU problems. I don't know. It don't even say what kind of graphics it is. Whatever it is, it came with it most likely. Let me see RAM settings again. View RAM info. Because it was talking about graphics on that. And maybe within that, okay, the processor is just an Intel Core CPU. The graphics card doesn't say. Oh, the graphics card is an Intel R Iris Graphics 540, whatever that is. An Intel R Iris R Graphics 540. And it's 128 meg graphics card. Don't know if that's good or bad. I have no idea. The storage, this is 954 gigs. So this is a terabyte laptop. So this comes with a terabyte of storage inside of it. So this is 1 terabyte. That is a terabyte plus about maybe 30. So that's a bigger, more storage, but this came with storage. And it's Windows 11 Pro, whatever. The Windows 11 Pro pack. But yeah, like I said, this one, I bought this one like what, maybe last year, because I wanted a faster computer. So I was like, man, thank you so much, Nia, for the shout out on the Cash App. Yeah. Yeah, graphics card, yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, this thing, it's just this is the fastest laptop I've had. And I've worked with only laptops. I had a computer maybe back in 2003, 4, like that. But once I started going laptops, I can't tell you how many laptops. I can't even tell you. So many. But this is by far one of the fast. I mean, I can click on stuff, move stuff. It appears quick. That one has a latency period where you move something and it's kind of latent. And I'm like, oh man, dang it. But I want to build a gaming laptop, but I built my son that gaming PC and I'm like, damn man, that's crazy. That thing is super fast. And I don't even think he wants it no more. He's had it since what? 2021, 22. And that's like a super fast gaming PC. And all he does is game on it. That's it. I could take that from him and I could run that, but it's way too much for me. It's like trying to drive a damn Lambo Urus as a rideshare car. You can get a really nice Camry. You don't need a Lambo Urus. You can get a nice Camry and do just as well. A Urus is overkill. You're gonna lose money every time. Like how many cores of CPU? I don't know, man. It's got one. This guy says it's a Pentium Core i7, whatever a Pentium Core i7 is. So I don't know. Maybe it means it's 7. I don't know. I just know when I was ordering it, I actually ordered the PC. I ordered the laptop from a gaming company. Like I didn't buy it from a regular store. I ordered it from a gaming company. I got as much as I can get in it, and then I went to Best Buy and I upgraded all the RAM and everything else when I was there. And they said that's the max I can go with this type of motherboard because of the fans and everything else. But I took the one guy suggested to take the bottom of the laptop off, buy this big fan deck, and just sit your laptop on a fan deck. That way your laptop never overheats. And it overheated once a long time ago when I had it outside and I was running it because I was outside doing a live stream and it just froze. It overheated and completely froze. I was like, oh shit. And so I had to go get the other laptop to finish the live stream. But yeah, i7 is, man, like I said, it's all I do is live streams. I do videos, live streams, this and that. I'm only using out of the 1 terabyte, I still got 960 gigs to use because I don't do nothing on this laptop. It's a straight laptop mainly just for YouTube. That's why I bought it, just to do YouTube. That laptop, I do everything, all my videos, everything else on that one. This one is just a fun laptop to have. But yeah. But man, but I was saying about rideshare, man, if people aren't on my channel looking at, yeah, okay. All right, I'll see you, brother. Man. Actually keep all the 110 because I was over here. Okay, cool. So if people aren't on my channel looking at the ways to make money, you're going to end up like the current state of rideshare drivers right now. I stopped being a rideshare driver a long time ago and became a contractor. Once you're a rideshare driver, you're stuck in that hamster wheel because it's just like how YouTube is or any other, like TikTok, all these websites. There are corporations that don't want to create millionaires. There are corporations that are millionaires who are paying shareholders and everything. So for them to create millionaires, when they want to create more workers, they want to create hunger. They want people to keep coming back. YouTube does it. TikTok does it. People used to make $2,000-$3,000 a month on TikTok. Now they're making $200 for the exact same amount of views. So they're saying you gotta, 10x your content. Live on TikTok if you want to make money. I ain't trying to do that shit. I got shit to build. I got stuff to do. Just like with YouTube. If like Mr. Beast views, they said Mr. Beast used to average 200 million views a video. Per video, he would average 200 million views per video. He's now to 50 million views per video. And I know people like, dude, 50 million views a video, that's crazy. But it's Mr. Beast though. He averages 200 million views a video and he's all the way down to 50 million views a video. So his videos have dropped between 50 to 75% on average. Because these apps are retaining a lot. And they're feeding small creators who are not monetized right now. That's what the trick is to keep people online. Stop sending you to monetized channels and try to get you to go to channels that are not monetized. Because if they show videos on a channel that's not monetized, guess who keeps all the money? YouTube. So any channel that's monetized is going to be struggling to get views unless we start kicking out and cranking out output. I don't play that game. I make more money driving and having private clients every day. So it's like, just like right here, one of my clients just hit me up right here. He says, so keep 20 out of the other 100, then you'll settle with the Triple Williams. So the 110 he gave you, 90% plus yours is 20, so keep all the 110 because I was so grateful. Cool. So there was a little bit of trip tonight, keep 20 out of the other 100. Okay, cool. So keep all the 110. 110 plus the 20. I'll have to do this number later. We just did a $200-$300 deal. Well, it was a $400 deal we just did. Actually, me and another driver did like a $400 deal. And somehow out of all of it, I have 300 of it right now, and he has the 110 out of the other deal. But because I did another deal for him, and I said, well, because of the last deal that I did for you, and the client gave me money, I was supposed to transfer him money. But then I did one for him, and I said, well, don't pay me because I already have money from the last client, and I was supposed to Zelle you money. So right now we're Zelling each other money back and forth, and we're like, just stop Zelling each other money. I think we're square. It's like, because I've done trips for free for you, but you owed me money. So instead of me Zelling you money and doing this and doing that, but that's how we do business. We're trying to help each other out. And these people out here are making $7 an hour as drivers. And we're doing $100, $200, $300 trips and deals all the damn time. And they're like, I made $70 in 7.5 hours. I'm like, that's insane, man. That's insane. I drove the other night for like an hour, 40 minutes and made $200 in an hour and 40. And that was just the first maybe 35, 40 minutes was me just driving to the person. The other one was me waiting when I got there and then driving them back to the airport. $200 that quick. That is what is on my channel. All of those things are on my channel. All those videos are on my channel. When people are sitting there, you know, looking for ways to make money, and I got an entire catalog showing y'all exactly how I do. Why I don't drive Uber, why I don't drive Lyft. I got all these cars here that are paid for by my community because I go out and I work for my community as an independent contractor every day. I got videos on here showing people, this is the commercial insurance I got. If you're not signed up with Hum, you do not have commercial insurance. $2, $3 a day for your commercial insurance, and the amount of money you make is based on how much you can sell yourself. Instead, they sit around playing with Uber and Lyft all damn day. I'm like, why are you playing with Uber and Lyft? Why don't you just become your own marketer, your own advertiser, go out and make your own money? Why don't you just do that? The same thing like YouTube. Why are people screwing? To be on YouTube right now is pushing shorts. I'm gonna give y'all a game about YouTube. YouTube right now is pushing shorts. When you open up YouTube, bam, I'm gonna open it right now. Guess what? My homepage is nothing but shorts. That's all it is. A bunch of shorts. Oh, let me do like this so you can see what I'm talking about. It's a bunch of shorts. These are all shorts. That's it. As soon as I open YouTube, these are all shorts. And then the videos start. My first video is what? Nate the Lawyer. So after Nate the Lawyer comes Live Video School. But when you open it, it's going to show you nothing but YouTube shorts. Do you know why? Because I'm a corporate accountant. Let me tell you why they're doing YouTube shorts. A YouTube short pays you 27 cents to 30 cents every 1,000 views. Most YouTubers that don't know business, most of them that don't know business, sit there and say, I got 5,000 views on that short I dropped. 5,000 views. Bro, I got 5. What you do is multiply the number in front of the K. 5. Since you got 5,000, it's 5K. So do 5 times 30 cents. You just made $1.50 for 5,000 views. You made $1.50. But see, the average YouTuber who's not business minded don't think like that. They sit around every day. I got 5,000 views in that short. Bro, you made $1.50. Why do you think YouTube is pushing shorts? Because they know the average YouTuber is tripping off of views. That's all they care about is views. I got 5,000 views, bro. 5,000. Look at that shit. 5,000 views, bro. I'm going famous. I'm going viral. 5,000. You just made $1.50. Now, my average video pays me about $10 for every 1,000. So if I got 1,000 views on one video, I just made $10. You got 5,000 views. You got 5,000 more views than me, but you made $1.50 and I made $10. So I'm $8.50 ahead of you. For every 1,000 views I do, I get 10. If I do 2,000 views, I get 20. If I get 3,000 views, if I get 5,000 views, I just made $50 on a video. Where you got 5,000 views on a short and you got $1.50. So I got 50, you got $1.50. I'm $48.50 ahead of you for the exact same amount of views in the exact same day. Why do you think they're showing YouTube shorts? Because the average person is tripping off of views. I don't care about the views. If I want to do a long video, when I drop my long content, when I do my evergreen content, that video takes off after 80, 90 days of sitting in the algorithm. So I'm like, these are all my retirement videos. So I can sit it on there. People say, well, you only got 300 views on that today. I don't care. Come back in about 3 months. You can be like, damn, that video was at 300. Now that shit's at 14,000. Yeah, 14,000 times, let's say $5. Now I'm up to 60 bucks. 14 times 5, I'm up to 60 bucks. But yet they're sitting on these shorts that are worth 5,000 views is paying you $1.50. 1,000 views is paying you 30 cents. This is why I don't mess with no damn shorts. If I drop a short, it's because I'm bored. I'll drop a short when I'm bored just to stay in the algorithm. Shorts are not, I don't care how many views I get on a short. One short is the equivalent of 1,000 to me. One video. I mean, it's 30 cents. You look on my short tab, my shorts tab, it might pay me $8 a month. That's it. Maybe $8 a month is what I get paid on my shorts tab. $8 a month. And that's a bunch of 30 cents added up over and over and over again. I don't care about that 30-cent shit, but YouTube cares because they say if we show a bunch of shorts on a homepage, we pay less money. We got a bunch of happy-ass YouTubers that don't even realize that we ain't paying them shit. Oh, man, look, that video, I got 10,000 views on that short, bro. That's $3. 10,000 is $3. If I get 10,000 on one of my videos, that's an average of, let's say, $10. That's $100. I'm $97 ahead of you for the same amount of views because I don't do shorts. This is what YouTube is doing to people right now. They are no different than Uber, no different than Lyft, no different than TikTok. They're doing the exact same thing. So you got to have a business mind to say, you know what? I'm going to actually create 2 accounts because that's why I'm going to drop this video about this dude whose channel he had 87,000 subscribers and they just dropped him. So I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to show you guys how to create 2 or 3 accounts, being 5 or 6 different niches on 2 or 3 accounts and just let the views stack. Like a lot of people that see my content, if you look at any of my Anton content or any content of anybody I've ever reviewed, it pales in numbers compared to mechanic content I do. When I'm doing mechanic content, that shit grows like exponentially and it never stops. It's retirement content. That's what I call it. Retirement content. I mean, if you want to create a retirement check of $5, $6, $7, $8,000 a month, get a YouTube channel and start doing how-to videos. That's your retirement account. Because you ain't even got to create videos no more. Somebody's looking for how to get a 2x4 attached to a 4x4, how to put a bracket on this to this, how to. Everybody's looking for how to. That's how you retire on YouTube. Do a bunch of how to. Because if you're only reviewing people's content, you've got to stay reviewing it. Because at some point it's going to fade out. That situation faded out, you got to review them again. That situation fade out, you got to keep staying reviewing shit. So like I said, when I'm out reviewing this content I got right now, this dude's right here talking about how he got booted off of YouTube, making $40,000 a month, and he just woke up one day. He's got the whole email and everything. They said his content was dangerous. And all he did was content talking about consulting and business. He didn't do content like me or Anton Daniels or anybody else. He didn't do no content like, he did content talking about how to start your own companies and how to do, and they said it was dangerous content. He even appealed it. And they still said, we still have to find it as dangerous, but they couldn't explain what was dangerous in his content. Oh yeah, Scotty Kilmer, man, I've been on Scotty Kilmer's channel since I started YouTube. I've been on his page since probably 2009, 10. I've been on Scotty Kilmer's channel forever. That dude, he knows his shit. Say, so when we super chat versus Cash App, YouTube guys is taking a percent. Oh yeah, super chat, YouTube takes about maybe 30 to 50% of a super chat. And that's why, and it is not a bad thing. And YouTube likes it. So what YouTube does is it says, oh, if these people like the super chat, we're going to send them to live streams. So you guys get notified of live. People who don't super chat normally don't get live stream notifications. They won't, because YouTube don't care if they watch it or not. Don't really care. But if people super chat, you get live stream notifications a lot more. What we're doing is we're now going Patreon route, because Patreon gives us 90% of the money. YouTube takes about half. Patreon says we're going to give you 90%. They only take a 10% fee in whatever tax you classify for to take out, because I get tax taken out of mine too. So if you sign up for a $5 membership on my channel, I'm going to get about $3.50, $4 out of that. But if you give me $5 on YouTube, I'm going to get about $2.50, $2.75 out of that. So you get your money stretches, the creator's money stretches longer on platforms that give them a higher percentage, just like with Uber and Lyft. When I drive private, that's 100% money coming to me. less whatever I use for fuel, less my commercial insurance, less, you know, a referral fee because I pay people referral fees for referring me rides and shit. But with YouTube, they're taking a big chunk right off the bat. Uber takes a big chunk right off the bat. People are paying $100 for a ride. The driver might get 35 out of the 100. When the rider could just say, hey man, how about I just give you 75 bucks? You ain't even got to tip me at that point. Instead of you paying 100 plus a $20 tip for 120, you say, I'm going to give you 25, I'm going to give you $75. So you give me 75 and everything's good. And no tip, no nothing. And that's kind of how you grow your money exponentially. So if you growing your money exponentially and you want to create a Patreon, if I'm only making, let's say, $2,000 a month on YouTube, $2,000 a month, and that's with 25,000 subscribers. I'm making $2,000 a month with 25,000 subscribers. I can actually make $2,000 a month with 100 subscribers on Patreon. So Patreon is less people, higher impact for the exact same content. But you get more introspective content because on my Patreon, I show things that I don't show on YouTube. There are things on my Patreon that I haven't brought over because it's behind a paywall and I just leave it back there. And it entices people to say, well, I want to see what's behind the curtain. And there's a lot behind the curtain. So they go, well, I'll just pay to get in and see what's behind the curtain. YouTube don't like that because YouTube wants us to put all of our content on YouTube to keep people coming to YouTube. But the problem is YouTube will boot you for a guideline for no reason. Creators don't have stability. So if people are sitting around thinking that they're stable with YouTube, when you got guys with 87,000 subscribers making 40 grand a month, waking up to email saying your content is dangerous, but the guy's like, I do business content. What do you mean it's dangerous? When we got rappers making videos, we got, you know, people out here thugged out on YouTube, but yet they stay on YouTube. But a businessman gets booted, it's because he's too smart and he's too intellectual and he's teaching people business to the point to where, just like with Uber and Lyft, they want slaves. They don't want intelligence. They want slaves. So if they can keep slave mentality and keep people on their apps who don't think outside of the box, the app is going to make a ton of money, just like with Uber and Lyft. The app's going to take a ton of money. YouTube will make a ton of money. But if you get a smart person on YouTube and say, hey, you guys, join my Patreon, you know, I'm going to be putting way more highly intellectual, way more behind the scenes, way more in-depth content on my Patreon. That means less people going over there, but YouTube will be like stuck at 2K a month. And I got to keep dropping videos nonstop, because you're only getting what? $5, $10 a video? When one person at Patreon can pay you $5. So why do I gotta wait for 1,000 people to view a YouTube video just for me to get $5 when one person goes to my Patreon and gives me $5? It's like I'm trading one person for 1,000. Every single time somebody goes to Patreon and they join up, that's 1,000 views on YouTube. Every time when, like I said, Nia and Anthony, they go over there and they subscribe at the $25 level. That's like 3-4 videos on YouTube. So they're basically the equivalent of 3 or 4 videos a month. They sign up every month. They sign up is like the equivalent of me doing 3 or 4 videos on YouTube. So that's 3-4 videos, 3-4 days that they're saving me of content. If I do a video a day, then and they give me $25, that $25 they paid is buying me a day. So now I can be on Patreon that day, doing whatever I want to do instead of chasing views on YouTube. Because what is YouTube doing? They know everybody's chasing views and they're putting shorts on the homepage because shorts don't pay shit. So because shorts don't pay shit and everybody wants to be a YouTuber, they're going to keep making short after short after short. They're getting $1.50, $3, $1.50, $3. And meanwhile, YouTube is making bank. And the long content creators, we're struggling because they're taking views away. Mr. Beast from $200 million down to $50 million. So we say we're moving over to Patreon. And if you don't want to support the content through Patreon, you could Cash App, you could Venmo, you could Zelle, whatever you want to do to help us continue sitting in these chairs, buying all this equipment, researching all of these apps, doing what we can do to bring you content. We'll do this every day. Most people are working, driving around. Some people are, at warehouses. People are doing different things and they're linking up with actual content creators to help them get through their day. And that's what we do. We choose to do that because I could be outside swimming. I could be digging up half my backyard to do something. I could be building this. There's a million things I could be doing right now. Working on one of my cars and my motorcycle. a million things I could be doing, driving clients around. But instead I say, you know what? I'm going to hang out with you guys today. And I might start doing more live streams because I think it's interesting. Live streams are way more interesting than some of the videos that I'm putting out, which is not a bad thing. It's just a real thing. Most of my videos are going to be, if they're not repair videos or evergreen videos, people not going to watch them anyways. So I just do like other videos all the time. And it's cool because to me, it's funny. We all get inside jokes. We laugh, we joke and shit like that. It's cool. And people say, well, nobody's watching your video. Dude, I make $300-400 a day working. I'm a worker. I'm not a sit around beggar. I'm a worker. I get outside and I wash my car in the heat. I do the wheels. I do the inside of the spokes. I do the inside. I work. I vacuum out my car. I wipe down all the seats. I clean all the inside of the windows through the whole damn SUV. I work. I'm sweating by the time I'm done. I work. I go jump my ass in the shower. I put on some clean clothes, this and that. I go pick up my clients. I'm going through traffic. I am working every day. So when I'm not actually working and sweating to death, yeah, I'll sit here and I'll do a live stream or I'll try to edit a video. But if I'm not editing videos and I'm not doing live streams, I'm working. It's who I've always been. I got too much to do. So I don't sit up there and say, we need a part 2 of the backyard renovation job. Oh, I dropped that video this morning, Greg. I dropped that video at 10 o'clock this morning. I'm glad you asked. Because like I said, those videos aren't in you guys' recommendations because you probably don't look at DIY stuff. So if people come to my homepage every single day, there's a video on my channel, every single day. So if people come to my video and you go to the recently uploaded content, the very first video you see is the video you probably didn't get a notification from. I guarantee, because that's why I got it saying recently updated content. And I created that folder myself. So YouTube didn't create that folder. I created the folder recently updated content. And I throw every single video in there the moment I upload it. Because YouTube don't send recommendations to everybody. So when people go there, oh, you hyped it? There you go, brother. There you go. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. And a lot of people that don't get those notifications, they need to know that I'm already ahead of the curve. I know that. YouTube don't notify everybody because it's not in people's algorithm. So what they do, or they don't even recommend it. So I put it in recently uploaded content right on my homepage. Guarantee you, people open it, they be like, dude, how come this video only got like 300 views? Because YouTube didn't send it out. It didn't recommend it. Well, how come this only got this many views? Because YouTube didn't send it out. YouTube only sends out what people watch. If people aren't watching it or it's not trending, YouTube's not going to send it out. People have to physically, actively go look for it. But on Patreon, it's different. With Patreon, when people actually be on that site, Patreon sends a notification to all the members that say, I want a notification. The moment I drop a video, notifications go out automatically. YouTube don't operate like that. I drop a video, it don't tell nobody unless that's something you're looking for actively all the time. Even with my live streams and things like that, YouTube don't let everybody know, which is totally fine. And I tell folks, I'm gonna drop the content regardless. And I'm protecting my content by moving stuff over to Patreon. Because the day that YouTube chooses to just, like that guy, he was like, well, what did I do? They're like, you did something dangerous. What? I'm just talking business, bro. I didn't do anything. And he's like just an average, everyday corporate guy talking business. You did something dangerous. What did I do dangerous? Whatever it was dangerous. Well, what was it? I got the whole email. And they did not even, just like the email they sent me, they couldn't tell me what I did because the video that I reviewed is still on YouTube. The review of a video of that video is still on YouTube. My review of the video flagged me. And I'm like, how is the original online, a review of that original online, but then my review gets flagged? Oh, we don't know. Protect yourself. And that's what the video this guy's saying. You need to, if you're going to be a content creator, do not rely on YouTube because they are not using human systems. They are using other systems to kick people out and they won't even let you back in. He had to create a whole nother account. This dude was making 40 G's a month with that account. 40 G's. YouTube's like, oh, that's ours now. Because once they kick it, it's gone. You can't get it back. It's gone. They feeds is what fills their, exactly, brother, exactly. This is, I meant to say part 3. Oh, part 3? Yeah, man. Part 3 is going to be crazy, man. Because that's going to actually be over part of the pool. Because I've always dreamed about sitting in a pool that's almost enclosed. Like, it'll be cool just to sit at a pool and have like part of a cabana just hanging over you or whatever. That's cool, man. And I think I want to try that. I want to try it because I was going to put canopies from the palm trees to the house. But I'm thinking if I could build a deck out far enough with overhang, because right now it only comes out 8 feet from the house. But I can actually make an attachment and bring it out a little bit further, whatever. Like, man, all the pools, it's like that. The pools is like that. It's already that color. Whatever, it's got Pebble Tech bottom, and it's like you just fill it with water and swim in it. The pool is whatever it is. It's what it is, man. It says, you ready to get this started or should I wait? Like, shoot. Say, what up, Jeffy boy? What's good? Yep, still live, brother. Still live, Nick, man. I'm in the building, brother. I'm in the building. But there you go. You dropping gems, my brother. Oh, okay, let me kind of open this on. Let me see something. Oh, let me see. The fees. I wonder if I can open this something like this way. Let me go over. I can move this up. Whoa, yeah. See, this is the one thing I like about it. I can move stuff around. Let me go back over here. I'm gonna try to open this whole comment up. The fees is what fills their pockets. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can see this whole comment right here. This is good. I like that. Bam. Transition. There we go. See, now I can see the whole comment. There we go, brother. There we go. Then this piece here, I can actually move this up. Hold up for a second. I'm gonna try something. Move that up. Transition to clip that off the bottom. All right. All right. Let me move this way some. Alt. Open this some. Transition. Bam. There we go. There we go. Man, there we go. See, I love using this app, man. This app is clean. I love it. I can actually pull this down so it sits on top of Jose's name right here. Transition. Bam. See that? Man, I'm loving this OBS. You can move stuff around, situate it where you want to sit it on the screen. This is cool, man. I like this. Well, I can move you over to this side over here. Like this. If I wanted to put your comment over here instead, I could just hit transition like this. And now your comment's right there. See that? That's dope, man. That's dope. I love using OBS. I love this already. You can move stuff around so that way you could be like this. Wait a minute. How do you do it? This way, that way, that way, that way. Oh, like this. Check out what Jose says. Make sure you see what Jose says. Jose, you need to clip this and use this for a thing. Make sure when you come online, you check out what Jose Kingdom says. This guy right here is one of the most intelligent people on YouTube. Trust me. See, you can do that now. I can do that with OBS. I can move shit around and be like, I'm going to advertise for Jose Kingdom. This guy right here is a real one. If you need to know anything on YouTube, make sure you check out this content right here, josekingdom.com. See, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Man, you got my subscription and all. Content bells are here. I definitely will watch the info. I didn't know how YouTube does it. Thanks for the gem drops. All good, brother. All good, RHS. All good. And I'm telling folks, man, because I was corporate for so long. I started when I was 15 years old doing accounting for summer camps. 18, I was working for the Department of Natural Resources. Went to Vegas, started working for home builders, casinos, schools. I did accounting pretty much my entire career. I know how corporate people think. When we're in those boardrooms, we're not trying to get employees rich. That's not what we're doing. We're not trying to make any contractors rich. That's not what we're doing. When we're in the boardroom, we're looking at our corporate bottom line. How do we improve that number? That's what we look at. We don't care if all the contractors go broke. We could just hire other contractors that are not broke. We don't care if employees are in debt and they got bad credit. We could just fire them and hire new employees. Our job as corporate is we look at our own bottom line and we go, how can we improve that number right there? That's what we're looking at. So when I'm thinking about YouTube or I'm thinking about any other app Uber, Lyft. I'm thinking from a corporate position because I used to work in the office with those guys. I was the accountant. I was the subsidiary controller. I was with the treasury. I was financial manager. So I know how they think because I was one of them. So when I present information on my YouTube channel, I'm presenting from a corporate standpoint. I say, you know what? There's a reason why they're showing shorts so heavy, because shorts don't pay shit. And they know the average YouTuber is not a business person. They just want fame. They're licking ice cream and shit to get fame. They're doing the dumbest. What did Anton say? I don't care how I get famous. I just want to be known. That's the average YouTuber. They're idiots. They just want to be known. They don't care how they get known, how many views they get. They don't care. They just want to be known. So YouTube says, oh, then we could just make them sure their shorts go crazy. Shorts only pay for every 1,000, 27 cents, 30 cents. So let's just make them all, and they increase the size of shorts up to 3 minutes. So that means most of these people making videos a minute, 2 minutes, you got to extend that shit up to 3 minutes, 3 minutes and 5 seconds, 3 minutes and 10 seconds. You got to hit that 3 minute mark. And the average YouTuber is lazy and just want to do TikTok level shit. They want to do shorts. That's it. They want to do shorts. Oh man, I can't wait to drop this. I can't wait to do that. Yeah. He pays his panels, but you know, and I think he pays them in kind as well. Like he tells them, I'm going to give them, you know, how much, what up, Joker man? I'm going to give them how much I think they're worth, not what they're really making. Because the views are what makes the money. The super chats are what makes the money. It's a lot going on those panels. That's why I'll probably never be a part of a panel, because there's too much going on. And even the way I work when I'm doing like contract work with people, y'all just saw there's a lot going on. We're doing deals back and forth. We're not transferring any money. We'll square up later. We're just driving. We're getting clients to where they need to be. Clients are making payments. Money's in our accounts. And we're not struggling. Not a lot of people are sitting there, you know, with only $200 in our accounts. We've got money in our accounts. So when a client puts $100 in my account, I can still pay all my bills, and it don't touch what the clients are paying me. It don't even touch. So I sit there and I look at how all these corporations are moving. Same exact way. They got money sitting around. They just don't want to pay people. That's all this is. So when YouTube is sitting there saying, we're going to put all you guys on the home page because you just want to be known. You just want to be famous. How many YouTubers have you heard, oh, I can't wait to be famous. I just want to go viral. I don't care about going viral. I went viral a few times, quite a few. And I'm in my backyard cleaning up dog poop twice a day because I don't want no flies at my house. So I'm cleaning up dog poop all the time, and I'm going viral. I'm still filling my own gas tank. I'm still washing my own car, sweating to death, and I'm going viral. I'm still building my own patio. I'm still dust mopping my floors. I'm still sweeping everything, and I'm going viral. But I'm sitting there like, how in the hell is going viral important enough to take care of all of this stuff? It's like, this stuff is real right here. Like you said, I've known that guy for over 6 years through YouTube, not in real life, but dude is a walking contradiction. Yeah. And the thing is like, I got a real life outside of going viral is for somebody's ego. It doesn't do anything for your real life. If you want your ego stroked, you're going to do whatever it takes to be famous. You're going to do whatever it takes to go viral. You're going to do dumb shit just to go viral. I want to go viral. I need people to know me. I need people to. I'm like, no, I just need to have an easy day. I need to have a peaceful day. I need to get this project done. I need to make sure these dogs stay healthy because I can't afford a vet bill. Well, I can afford one, but I don't because I want to buy new tires in my car. So if I buy new tires in my car and I go to the vet, then that's a problem. But people say, but you can't go viral, dude. You got to go viral, man. You need to go viral. For what? For what? It don't work. They love how you made that rhyme. I don't even know what I just made rhyme. But still can't do a cannonball in the pool. Exactly. Cannonball. I did one last year on the live stream, and that's when my computer went hot. That was actually funny. So they're scrubbing out all the get money and business channels. They only want brainless entertainment. Huggy, you right. And I said that. I said, you know what? This dude is talking all business, and they saying it's dangerous. Dangerous about what? Because he's waking people up to how to make money, and it ain't about views all the time. Going viral is equal dollars. You know why? No, because if you go look at how many people, one girl said she went viral on TikTok. She went viral, like 2 million views. That's pretty viral. If you telling me 2 million views ain't viral, then what? So she went viral, 2 million views. She got $80. $80. I make $200 off of one client. Like today, this morning, somebody hit me up this morning. This is a $200 client. Let me tell you how I just made $200. This is what I did. Let me open this up real quick. It says, "Hi Jeff, we're looking for a ride to and from the airport from Happy Trails for 2 friends visiting on Tuesday, April the 21st. It's the same flight as we take, so a pickup at 4:45 p.m. Sims to work if we can get them there by 5:45. I said, okay, I'll come pick them up, jotting it down now. That's $200. I'm going to pick them up. It's going to take me 30, 40 minutes to get there, pick them up, and I can have them back at the airport by 5:45. So it's going to be based on traffic, less than an hour. And I just made $200. This lady, 2 million views, 2 million, $80. $80. I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Going viral. And then people know you for whatever stupid shit you did. People may only know you for the stupid shit you did. Think of all the people like Hawk to a Girl. She went viral. She can't make a dime right now. She went viral. She can't make a penny right now. She had an OnlyFans that crashed out. Going viral is not all what it's cracked up to be. People think it is. It's not. Trust me. I went viral like 3-4 times, and that's only on like one app. On TikTok, like I said, I got 3 videos sitting at 1 million. I got 750,000 a couple of 600,000 a couple of videos. All these videos got all these views on it, but my life is no different. My life is really no different. I could show you all the videos on my TikTok that went viral. 600,000 views, 580,000, 1 million, 960,000, 800,000. And my life is no different. I still make more money working every day. My life is no different. I got a Patreon. If going viral meant something important, why don't I have a bigger Patreon? I could have a bigger, but the thing is, people, in order for other people to get money, somebody's got to pay money. So if I have a Patreon and nobody signs up for it, then it's not capitalizing because nobody's signing up for it. Therefore, I got to go find people who are willing to support what I do. A lot of people come along not to support, but to hate. A lot of people come along to hate on whatever you're doing, to say you're not. Anybody who's been on my channel for more than, let's say, 3 years. Y'all remember when I had like 3,000 subs, 4,000 subs, and everybody's like, this channel ain't going nowhere. You cuss too much. This channel ain't going nowhere. I'll be like, man, shut the fuck up. Don't even talk to me. This channel ain't going nowhere. Your channel trash anyways. Y'all a bunch of broke ass drivers. You gonna wreck your damn car. You gonna lose. You gonna get kicked off the apps. Those are not people who would ever get on my Patreon. Those are people who would never support me. Those are people who would never give me a super chat or a cash app. Those are people who would never do that because they only came to the channel to fuck with me. When I had 3,000, I'm at 25,000 subs now. My TikTok is at 67,000 subs now. When I had 3,000 subs on YouTube with no TikTok at all, these are the same people that said, you ain't gonna be shit. You wanna be a YouTuber, you ain't gonna be shit. Your content ain't nothing. Your channel ain't nothing. These are the exact same people. So capitalize is not always what people think it is. A lot of people come around to talk shit. You can't capitalize on shitty people. You can't. I can create a product. Hey, join my Patreon. But people say, I'm not here to join your fucking Patreon. I'm here to talk shit about you. Hey, super chat, cash up. I'm not here to help you build a content creator career. I'm here to talk shit about you. So you can't capitalize on people who want to see you fail. So don't think that going viral is automatic capitalization. Don't think going viral is automatic success. Going viral puts you in front of a bunch of people who don't even fucking like you. That's all it does. So you're gonna now have to fight through the bullshit of people who don't like you, who are jealous of you, who wish they went viral but they didn't, who want to collab with you but you won't fuck with them. It puts you in front of all those kind of people. So don't think that going viral is the end all be all. If you go viral, you're gonna be successful. No, you're just under bigger scrutiny now. That's all. This is, yeah, they be hating on, telling you, Chris, cool, man, appreciate the super chat, brother. They be hating on the truth, man. And that's all I got is the truth, because we live it every day. We don't got to be fake, phony, creating fake scandals just to go viral, telling people I'll do whatever it takes to get famous. It got us here. Some Rita shit. It got us here. We do whatever it takes to get here. It got us here. Exactly. Chris, word. You know, I'm telling you, man, viral status doesn't last. And what value does it bring to your audience? There are just as many who are viewing YouTube for some of quality as there are viewers looking for trash. Facts. 100% facts right there. 100% facts. Because people, everybody out there, let me kind of open this up some. Let me do like this. Oh, I can make this whole comment appear. Watch. I can make this whole comment appear. Bam, there we go. There we go. Now we got the whole comment open. Bam, see, that's what I need. I need longer comments. That way I can show the whole thing on the screen. And that's what it is, man. That's what it is. When people hate on truth, and they got excuses for everything. They always have an excuse for why somebody fails, but they never have an excuse for why somebody succeeds. Where are all the people at who were saying my channel wasn't gonna be shit when I had 2,000 subs? There were people hating on me. I was on Dennis's page a long time ago, and there were people hating on me. Oh, you ain't following Dennis' playbook. You ain't gonna make it nowhere. Dennis is this and that, blah, blah, blah. I don't even know where this dude is now. I have no idea. Oh, you guys don't know what the fuck you doing. You guys don't know how to do content. Your channel, MicDrop, that's when I was Uber Jeep. Uber Jeep, your shit gonna fail anyway because you cuss too damn much. Nobody listen to that shit. You trash, you garbage, blah, blah, blah. Where are all those people right now? Where are they at? They had a lot to say when I was little. They had a lot to say when I didn't have microphones and cameras, equipment, support, when Chris Cool wasn't around. Where are they at now? Where are all these people at now? They don't want to sit around and listen to the truth and see the truth, the same truth they tried to doubt. Where they at now? I didn't even have a TikTok. I wasn't even going viral on TikTok. You can find me on any channel, like as far as, I mean, I've been on news networks and shit. People are grabbing all my shorts off of TikTok, throwing it on their channels. People still hitting me up to this day. Hey, Jeff, man, I just saw you on somebody else's channel today. I saw you on somebody's YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure because they grab all of those videos and they make all my shit go viral. And what do? I keep washing my car, cleaning up my dog shit, building my patio, cooking my breakfast. Going viral does not change my reality. For people out there who think going viral changes your reality, it does not change your reality. You will grow. The people who are hating on your growth won't be around to see your growth. They're hating, oh, you ain't shit, you ain't this and that. And the more I grow, the more they keep dropping off. They drop off oh, I'm gonna stop his channel. I'm gonna take out, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna make sure his channel's gone. I'm gonna take out a whole petition to get rid of his channel. I'm getting rid of that shit. I can't stand MicDrop Barbecue. I'm getting rid of his channel, and I just keep growing, because they hating on the truth. They hate on what they can't be. They hate us because they ain't us. That's what they say. They hate us because they ain't us. And we just sitting around just putting out more information, teaching people how to do YouTube the right way, telling people, get you other accounts. Don't just rely on YouTube, because when I dropped this video showing how this dude with 87,000 subscribers woke up one day to an email saying your content is dangerous. You're no longer allowed on YouTube. What? Oh yeah, he's growing. Shit, not the size of Hawk Tua. Anton is growing. He's not growing the size of Hawk Tua, but guess what happened to Hawk Tua? Hawk Tua grew bigger than Anton, but guess what happened to Hawk Tua? Like I said, didn't Jeffrey Epstein grow bigger than Anton? Guess what happened to Jeffrey Epstein? You see what I'm saying? He's famous for the wrong shit. Jeffrey Epstein is not famous for the right thing. Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy's a lot more famous than Anton. Puff Daddy grew bigger than Anton. But look at Puff Daddy right now. Where he at? Like I said, you got to watch what you're growing for, because you might be growing for the wrong shit. You got people like Anton out there. Oh, I'm gonna be famous no matter what it no matter what it takes. I want to be famous. I want to be rich. I want to be famous. I want everybody to know me. P. Diddy was saying the same shit. He didn't want to just work in A&R. He wanted to be the man. He became the man. Where's P. Diddy at right now? Do you think I want to be P. Diddy because P. Diddy's bigger than me? Do you think I want to be P. Diddy right now? Think about it. Thank you, tell the world, appreciate it. So for everybody out there, like, look at these people. These people are the type of people that YouTube wants. Idiots that don't think of the whole picture. All they think about is views. Why do you think they're putting shorts on the home page? Because shorts only pay 30 cents per 1,000. People like you would sit around doing shorts all damn day. Because people like you want to see growth, numbers, viewers. That's it. That's what they want to see. Yet, when you look at life, reality, business, where's Anton right now? Where's his daughter right now? He got great content, but they saying his daughter is mentally distraught right now. His daughter's going through therapy right now because of YouTube. So he's got great content, but his life sucks. If his life didn't suck, then why are they suing right now? His wife is going through mental shit right now. His daughter going through mental shit right now. But his content is great. He getting them views. He growing. But these motherfuckers are mentally distraught right now because of YouTube. This is what YouTube talks about. People who are more focused on dumb shit. Views. Look at all the views I got. Look at how famous I am. Look at me growing. But your daughter is she's right now going nuts. She's got to go through her life with her friends laughing at her, with her people laughing at her, with everybody. But yeah, he got great content. But your family is fucked up. Your life is fucked up. This is the reality I talk about. Going viral has nothing to do with my reality. I scoop dog shit every day. I build on my house every day. I'm washing my trucks till I sweat every day. And Anton's daughter's going through bullshit every day. That's reality. It's way more than content. Some of y'all ain't made for this type of lifestyle. Because y'all think the numbers mean something. You think a 50,000 view fucking short means something. It's only $15. You think motherfucking video going viral means something. Meantime, your kid is crying theyself to fucking sleep because Corey Holcomb just dug a hole in their ass. But he got great content, though. Got great content. He growing. Look at him go up. But look at his fucking life. If everything was all good and all gravy, why's the lawsuit sitting there? The lawsuit just said everything. You got 99 fucking problems. You got 99 problems. I ain't got 99 problems because I don't give a shit about the views. I'm not doing nothing dumb for views. I'm not going to get online and do shit just to get views. Oh, I'll do whatever it takes to be famous. I just got to get more popular. Well, guess what? You about to get real fucking popular now. Because everybody gonna touch that motherfucking lawsuit. It ain't even, the barbecue is just getting started. I've been building on my house right now. I've been recording content as I'm building shit. Oh, we just getting started. I'm gonna cook his ass. His whole family finna get cooked. It's gonna be some great content. I'm gonna grow a little bit. I'm gonna get some views. Because that's what it's all about, right? That's what this shit's all about, right? So I'm about to fucking cook and get views and get famous on his ass. Because it's gonna be great content. And my life is gonna be great because I'm gonna be watching my views go up while I'm sitting in my fucking swimming pool out back. I'm gonna be kicking the ball to my dog while my content numbers going. I ain't gonna have to sue nobody because my son and my daughter is crying and shit and everybody fucking mentally distraught and need therapy. I ain't gonna need that. I'm gonna have great content in my fucking pool because I don't gotta do dumb shit to get famous. It don't mean nothing. So you can talk, you can kiss Anton's ass all day. You can be a sack grabber all you fucking want. I don't care, Anton Daniels. Be a fucking sack grabber. This is real life around here. This is real life. Oh, don't do that, Jeff. Why not? I mean, you ain't got to come back and watch it. You ain't got to come watch it. If you don't want me to do it, you don't have to come watch it. That's the point. You motherfuckers, y'all got to come here. Y'all got to come to the barbecue. Y'all can't live without the fucking barbecue. And that's not nothing to brag about. It's because y'all motherfuckers are haters. Y'all are haters. The people that appreciate the channel, they come through when they got time to. Y'all come through when y'all know my ass will finna cook his ass. That's when y'all come through. Don't do no more Anton content. Stop doing Anton content. Don't you got any other content? But yet, y'all ass keep coming back. So no, I'm gonna do it. You don't have to watch it. You control what's on your fucking phone. You shouldn't even know if I did it or not. You shouldn't even know if I did it. If you don't want me to do it, if somebody say, hey, did Jeff do a video, Anton? I don't know, because I don't watch the barbecue. Fuck that shit. That's the only word that should come out your mouth. I don't know. I don't watch that shit. Fuck the barbecue. I don't watch that shit. But for you to say, stop doing them videos. No, stop watching them. I'm not making them for you. I'm making them because I feel like making them. You don't got to watch that shit. That's why I tell folks, man. This whole YouTube thing is about what you put on your phone. When you boot your phone up, there's shorts there. The barbecue ain't even, I don't do shorts. So when you start your phone, you won't find me. Because when you start your phone, there's YouTube shorts. I don't do YouTube shorts. I do old shorts, so they might put it on there now. But if you come to my video or my live stream, that means you was looking for me. Because I ain't easy to find on YouTube. I'm not famous. I'm not Anton Daniels. I ain't on Stephen A. Smith. My kid ain't in fucking therapy for being called names and shit on the Corey Holcomb show. I'm not famous. I'm comfortable in my backyard fucking drilling holes in wood. I'm kicking the ball to my dog. I'm going to Home Depot. I ain't famous. You got to be looking for me to come find me. I'm not famous and I love it. I ain't got no problems with nobody saying, people make whole fucking videos about me. Do you think I see them? Nope. People tell me all the time, hey man, such and such made a video about you. I'm like, cool. Hope they get views on the shit. I gotta go fucking buy some more wood. I gotta go buy some more paint. Hope they get views on that shit. I mean, what I'm supposed to say, let me go see that. Man, fuck them. I live a real world. I live for real, man. And there's too many people out here being caught up in his YouTube shit. This dude had 87,000 subscribers, woke up to a message, $40,000 a month, woke up. Your content is dangerous. I'm guaranteeing I'm gonna wake up to the same shit one day. Why do you think I'm building my Patreon? I woke up one day and it said, oh, you got child safety violation. I'm like, for what? I'll only support children. What do you mean? I'm telling people to keep children away from adults that act like that. What do you mean? Yeah, this is child safe. Motherfucker, I am the one keeping children safe. I'm the coach of football teams. I'm the assistant coach of football teams. I'm the one taking kids to and from football practice. How the fuck do I gotta sit up there and be child safety? So I know YouTube is coming for me because they're going for anybody who has a shred of intelligence. They need more idiots on these channels. And I'm just telling you that. They do. They need drones, people that, oh man, I'm gonna just get online and just click on this and I don't have to think and I don't gotta do that. Everybody on this channel has been thinkers. I don't just make video unless you think. If you can think and have a debate and a negotiation and conversation, this is probably a channel for you. It's probably a channel for you. But if you don't have the capacity to think, this is probably not a channel. And I'm cool with that because I tell folks, success is lonely at the top. There's a lot of us, people in the chat, a lot of us, people in our real lives. We're not going to have a lot of people around us because idiots travel in packs. We're not going to have a lot of people around us. Idiots travel in packs. It's always 4 or 5 idiots traveling together all the time. When you're so intelligent that stupid people annoy you, you're going to keep people away from you because stupid people annoy you. And you're going to be completely okay with being by yourself in your own thoughts, completely by yourself, building your own shit, doing your own thing, riding your own car. You're going to be completely okay with that because stupid people irritate you. When you start seeing people, man, I'm going to call my friend, they always got to be around somebody, always got to do something. They're probably not that smart because a smart person thinks. They always got something going on in their head, a business transaction. They got a new deal coming up. They got a problem they're working through. They're always negotiating life in their own head. Stupid people just do shit and they never make it nowhere. And they always need a co-signer. They always need somebody, hey, can you help me? Hey, can you? Because they don't have what it takes to make it to the next level. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Huggy. Small creators who put out quality long form content make a lot of money. Being famous is overrated and most of them make less than small creators. Facts. I would say that because I've seen people with 1,400 views on their channel, subs, 2,000 subs. They be having drones and they will sit there and go over a river and go down the whole river with a drone. They put money into learning how to fly. They will fly down the whole river. That video will have 900,000 views in like 3 days. How you got 2,000 subscribers and yet you got a 900,000 view video? These motherfuckers are crazy. I'm like, dude, subs don't matter. And how many times have I said that subs don't matter? We will stay small forever. All we gotta do is just make quality content. That's it. Make sure your camera's good. Make sure you learn your software. Make sure you get the mics right. Make sure you get your lighting right. I was just watching a video last night about cinematic lighting. I'm like, even in that video, I was talking to one guy who was a creator and I said, I usually record at night because in the daytime it's way too much light. I can't work with a lot of light. And he was like, that's funny because I only record in the daytime. The other creator's like, if you learn how to control light, take light away so you can add light. Always keep it dark and slowly add light to the effect you want. It's harder because you got to buy so many curtains, so many things to take light away. You got to put a shield in front of here. I got dark curtains here. I got dark curtains there. I got dark stain because you want to make sure everything around you is dark so you control the light. Daytime to me is hard to record. When you find people who can do great videos in the daytime, they learn the art of using natural light. Me, I haven't mastered that yet. So I like recording in my room. I like controlling my light so I can figure out exactly how to master a video. This is people who put diesel in a non-diesel video. Stupid people put diesel fuel in non-diesel vehicles. Exactly. So I used to go to business conferences and conventions and would meet millionaires who go online and teach and educate to help make a difference. They help individuals and businesses make money off profits. Wait a minute. Yeah, expand. Oh, I didn't see that last part. Expand. Let me open this expand. There we go. Expand. And that's true right there. That's 100% truth. 100% truth right there. Let me move this over some. Let's go over about here. Let's do like this. There we go. Transition. And that's truth. And when I'm sitting here online and I see all of these small creators really putting money, effort, and time into not just watching stupid people putting fucking fuel in non-diesel vehicles, instead of sitting around watching dumbass content, I'm watching content about light. I'm watching content about microphones and cameras and how to work this thing and how to make that clicker work with that CD drive and how many batteries do I need for that. And I mean, I got so much equipment in this fucking room because those are the channels I watch, channels that can actually help me grow, evergreen content. Because when you do how can I, what can help me do better business, those are the kind of videos that go to the next level. The dumb shit, I don't want to be famous for dumb shit. I don't. I want people to meet me and go, hey man, it's very nice to finally meet you, man. You know what? I watched one of your videos one time and I put my cousin on and I haven't seen you in about a year because we went out, we bought a truck and we bought a Mercedes S-Class sedan for older people who are retired and can't climb up in our trucks. So we have a black truck and we got a black Mercedes. We got a 2010 black Mercedes. We use both of those. We make a killing, bro. Thank you so much. We bought the black Mercedes for $6,000. We make that shit in a month using that car now. We went and bought a black truck. Man, appreciate it. Those are the kind of people I want to meet. I don't want to meet people walking up going, man, I can't believe you licked that ice cream and put that shit back on the shelf. That was so funny, man. You're going to be famous, bro. You're going to be famous, bro. That shit was fun. No, that's dumb shit. That's dumb shit. So I'm going to be one of those people that say, hey, man, I got to use that time. I'm going to add that to my, I don't want to be famous for being dumb shit. I got to use that. Hey, that's real shit, though. I don't want to be famous for being dumb. How many people are being, look at the Hawk Tour girl. They did an interview with her like weeks ago. And the guy sat down with her and she was like, oh, what do you know about crypto? She was like, oh, I'm so dumb. I'm stupid. I don't know nothing about crypto. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. I don't know nothing. I don't understand it. You know, crypto is just foreign to me. She was saying it because she's being sued for that shit right now. That's why she was saying all of that. But what is she famous for? They had all these memes about her spitting out stuff, spitting out water, spitting out lotion, spitting out. It was all these fucking memes they had her. That's what she's famous for the rest of her life. I would hate that shit. What if she has children? Get married to a man. They're gonna be like, oh, Hawk Tour girl. Hey, my boy got a lotion dispenser with your face on it because it's Hawk Tour. And that's her fucking life for the rest of her life. That's the dumbest shit ever. I'd rather not. Going viral for that is not even worth it. It ain't worth it. Everywhere you go, hey, we got a soda machine out back with your face on it. Hawk Tour. It's like, okay. This is right now you were most known for Anton Daniels content. No, not really. I mean, you see me for Anton Daniels content because that's why you came here. If you've not seen my mechanic content and you've not seen my rideshare content and all my consulting content, then of course you're gonna think that I'm only famous for Anton Daniels content. I'm only doing Anton Daniels content right now because I'm busy doing other shit right now. And Anton Daniels content is gonna get me 5,000 views, 10,000 views. When I have to do this welding project, let me tell you what I gotta do right now. This is right here. I'm gonna tell you what I really have to do so you can see the type of content I really do. Where is this shit at in here? I know it's in here. Here it is right here. He says, hey, were you able to get a price for the materials for that Ford? Now, the materials for the Ford is a 4-day welding project. It's gonna take me 4 days. I have to build a cage on the back of a Ford F-350. The cage has to have doors, it has to have fencing, and it's already attached to a current cage that's on there right now. See, that's the kind of content I normally do, but it takes me days to make it. Anton content, it takes me like 2 hours to make that shit. I can research this shit, 2 hours later, I'm done. It's like cotton candy content. It's bullshit. Now, when I'm doing my actual content, it takes me 4 days to do it because it's a welding. I got to go down to the steel warehouse. I got to take the entire schematic that we got. I got to get everything. It's going to be days and days of me driving back and forth to the steel warehouse. I got to get different types of fencing, wiring. But that's the type of content that you don't look at. It's not in your realm of capabilities. Why would you watch my welding content when you don't weld? Why would you watch my content of me working on transmission if you don't rebuild transmissions? Why would you watch my business content if you don't run a business? You're only here for what you're here for. You're in the algorithm at what you know. You're in the algorithm for Anton Daniels shit because that's the shit you watch. Think about it. I've got over 1,700 videos on my channel and you ain't seen one of them. I've got videos with over 140,000 views on this channel, 130,000, 80,000, 90,000. None of my Anton Daniels videos will ever get that high, They will get maybe 20,000 tops. I got videos that 5x that on my channel, but you don't see them because the algorithm knows you're not smart enough to see the shit that I produce. Why would they send you a welding video of mine? Why would they send you me installing a radiator or a transmission or doing a flush on an old school Ford? Why would they send you that? You look at that shit like you watching Chinese. You're like, this is China. I don't understand what the fuck is going on. Why are they sending me this shit? MicDrop barbecue, what the fuck? But I send you some dumb shit, sack grabbers. And you like, oh man, I'm gonna click on this. Sack grabbers. Oh man, I'm gonna watch this shit. All he do is anti-content. 1,700 videos. And the only thing you got to say is all he do is anti-content. 1,700 videos. And all you can say is he only does anti-content. 1,700 videos. Let me keep saying that. Because I think you're seeing what you're here to see. It's your level. It's your capacity. That's what you're here to see. Why would I try to sell you my other content when that's not the shit you into? I'm only making what you're here for. You're not here for how you can make $200 an hour. You're not here for how you can make $85 an hour. You're not here for how to change a tire on a Jeep or a BMW. I've made all those videos. You are here for what you're here for, which is why you only see what you see. For the people that have watched my other content, they know, Jeff, bro, I can't believe I'm making candles and I'm selling them now. I can't believe I went from making $18 an hour to making $42 an hour to making $60 an hour to making $85 an hour. I can't believe that shit, bro. I'm watching your content. Man, my money is going up. My money is going up. You're only here to see what you're here to see. There's money all over my channel. 1,700 videos with 50 of them, 60 of them probably Anton Daniel videos. But you say all you make is Anton video. No, all you watch is Anton videos. Get it right. Get it right. All you watch are Anton Daniels videos. Because out of 1,700, do you think I made 1,700 Anton videos? No, all you're interested in is the Anton Daniel videos. I don't see your name on shit else I do on my channel. And I look at a lot of content, a lot of comments every day. I don't see your name on shit else I do. When it comes to money, you ain't around. When it comes to talking about the black community and how we can uplift, you not around. When it comes to talking about mechanic work and getting shit, you not around. When it comes to talking about build, you not around. The moment I say sack grabbers, you like, huh? What's up? What's up? What the fuck you mean sack grabber? What the fuck you mean sack grabber? All I gotta say is sack grabbers and your ass will pop the fuck up. Like I said, you the one who said all I do is Anton content. I'm saying that's all you fucking watch because you want to hear that sack grabber shit. You didn't have to say that. You could have said, man, I'll be watching some of your other videos. But you didn't say that. You said all you make is Anton content. You're here for what you're here for. I don't control that shit. A lot of shit on my channel you could be here for. Don't be mad at me because you don't watch it. That's on you. I don't tell you what to watch. I just make it. You watch what you're here to see. That's all I could do. Exactly. They just grabbing data. That's it. That's it, man. Say, I don't like gossip content. I'd rather watch stuff that serves me and teaches me something about. Exactly. The Anton Daniels content is just fun shit. It's just fun shit. That's it. I make it. We laugh. We joke. I put the fucking goofy ass fucking beard on. I put the glasses on. It's fun shit. I can just rag on people. That's what's it. This is every time I tune in, you talking about them. I actually did watch other. Oh, that's funny. So every time I tune in, you talking about them. We just did 2 or 3 live streams, which was about things other than Anton. You weren't in those live streams. Why not? Why weren't you in the live streams where we went? This is not my first live stream. I just did a live stream on OBS the other day. You wasn't in that live stream because we weren't talking about Anton. Ding, 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 ding. The live stream before that, I wasn't talking about Anton. Ding, 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 ding. That's the whole fucking point. You are here because the algorithm knows that you are full of shit watching shit. I ain't talked about Anton. I've been gone. For 7 fucking days, I was gone. When I came back, I made an Anton video. But then I started making videos about what I was doing while I was gone. Didn't everybody see me build shit? Yes. Didn't everybody see me welding on my motorcycle in the garage? Yes. Did anybody see this motherfucker's name in the comments? No. Did anybody see Remington G4 in any of the fucking videos I did other than Anton? No. Does anybody see him on any live stream that we do that's not Anton? No. Motherfucker, you are here for what you are here for. We don't see your name nowhere else, and I see everybody fucking name. Everybody name. I am in my comments. I'm not Anton. He don't answer comments. O'Shea, he answers his. I like O'Shea Duke. He's in his comments. But your name ain't on shit if it don't say Anton in the title. Don't sit there and claim that. Oh, I'm in it. No, you not. No, you not. Get the fuck out of here. Like what I say earlier. People come around not to see you succeed, but to hate on you. Did I not say that shit earlier? People come around. Motherfucker, when I had 3,000 subs, oh, you ain't gonna be shit. Your channel ain't gonna be shit. You cuss too much. Your channel ain't gonna change. YouTube gonna kick you off. You ain't gonna get monetized. How many people said that? You ain't gonna get monetized. Uber and Lyft gonna kick you off. Where them people at today? Where they at today? They nowhere to be fucking found. Nowhere to be. All them people are nowhere to be found. Did you ever see them supporting the content? No. Do you see this dude supporting the content? No. He's only around when he sees Anton pop up so he can talk shit. This is what I mean by haters come around to not support you. Why is he not on the welding content when I was just rebuilding the shit in my garage? Why is he not out in when I'm building the back? What's the name of my other channels? I got J Watch TV. That's J.Watch TV. That's one of them. The MicDrop BBQ is on TikTok, but also the MicDrop BBQ podcast is on Patreon. So those are 3 other channels you can check out. Those are 3 right there. J Watch TV, J.Watch TV. That's on YouTube. The MicDrop BBQ. That's on TikTok, and the MicDrop BBQ podcast. That's on Patreon. 3 of them for you right there. That's the name of my other channels. That's 3 of them. So those right there, you can go over there, check them out, look at them, knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. Comment on them. If you want to comment, knock yourself out. If it's not some shit you don't want to see, be like, you know what? I'm not really into fucking rebuilding transmissions. I'm not really into, valve bodies. I'm not into testing, O2 sensors. I'm not into this shit. I don't want to rebuild an exhaust system. Then just, not everybody does everything. I'm somebody who does a lot of different shit, but I know that not everybody's going to try to go rebuild a exhaust system. I know everybody's not going to try to re-put a whole new valve body on the bottom of a 4L60E transmission. I already know that. So when I don't get a lot of views, it's because those people are not into it. That don't mean I don't do it. It just means you can see that I'm just doing more shit than that. That's all. Exactly. So it's like, man, right, not always about Anton. I know how to build a deck and work on a car and barbecue meat because of Jeff. Tokyo is Jeff. Haters gonna hate. You're doing great. Thank you, Genesis 1. And see, and that's the thing. I make, when I was over here making candles, and I bake cookies on this, and I show from scratch. I bake chocolate chip cookies from scratch. I got 2 whole videos of that shit on my channel. I also did, like I said, started making candles from scratch. When I started making candles, because I got tired of buying candles, I just started making them. Because candles are expensive, but if you buy it all, then you can go ahead and say, you know what, I'm gonna save money, but not only that, I can start a business with it. So I'm teaching people a lot of plays, and I'm not gatekeeping no information. I'm not gatekeeping the ease of getting involved in business. I don't gatekeep. I just make videos of it. The lead attorney said your name the other day. Keep going. Uh-oh. I don't know what lead said. Uh-oh. Somebody got to go timestamp me in that shit. Be like, hopefully, no, but lead actually came to my live stream a long time ago. Because I always said that Lead was one of my heroes of the YouTube space, man. And I was like, I like Lead, man. He is like one of the sharpest YouTubers that I've ever seen as far as content creation, engagement, everything like that. I like the way he does business. I like the way he do YouTube. I like that. I've never disrespected Lead. I may not agree with him on everything he said, but I have a healthy respect for him to where I understand why he believes the way he believes. And we all just different. But that dude is like my fucking hero when it comes to YouTube. Real shit. Yeah, most YouTubers don't tell you shit. The MicDrop always cooking. Flip them steaks, Jeff. Real shit. And I'm going to tell you, Joker, man, you know me. Me and you, I'm on your TikToks looking at all your mechanic work, seeing how you doing struts and seeing how you doing brake calipers and rotors and all that. We go back and forth on each other's content all the time because we see what we're interested in. If somebody says, you know what, today I'm going to do basket weaving, I might go in and say, hey, you know what, keep up the great work, this and that. I may not look up everyone, but I might engage with it. But when it comes to mechanic work, I'm engaging all the time. All the time. Oh, he was listening to all the people making money off of futon. Hell yeah. He knows we know how to do the algorithm. He knows that. He knows it. But yeah, man, and you know, if somebody tells me the only thing they see on my channel is Anton content, that tells me what's in their algorithm. It don't tell me what I create, because anybody who's been on my channel and seen 1,700 videos knows I create more than that. But if that's all they see, it's like, let's say you go to a grocery store and you walk on the cereal aisle and you go, damn, all you motherfuckers sell is cereal. But you don't see the other 18 aisles. Oh man, y'all motherfuckers do is sell cereal, man. Can y'all sell something else other than all this damn cereal? Y'all ain't got nothing but cereal in this damn store. It's just straight cereal. All this shit cereal boxes, all this cereal. Bro, you're on one aisle. We got 18 more aisles. No, this is just cereal. This is all y'all motherfuckers said, cereal. That's all y'all said is cereal. This shit's cereal. No. We've got, if you go to the next aisle, there's spices. Go to another aisle, there's pasta. Go to another, there's frozen food. No, y'all only sell cereal. I only see y'all sell cereal. No, we're advertising cereal because we got to sell on cereal right now. We're selling cereal. So yeah, we're going to talk about it at the front of the store. You walk in, you see some Corn Flakes, you see some Fruity Loops. You buy that shit. We got it on sale right now. Well, that's all y'all sell. I know that's all y'all sell. Well, you gotta go down aisles instead of just aisle 1, go through 2 all the way through 18. There's other aisles in this store. Nah, y'all just sell cereal, man. I don't see shit in here, but I'm out of here. I'm leaving. And they walk out the front door. And they tell everybody, oh man, hey, they don't sell shit but cereal in there, man. Ain't no fucking cereal. That's all they sell is cereal. As soon as you walk in, you see cereal. It's cereal in the front. It's cereal all down the aisle, man. It's just cereal. That's all they sell is cereal, man. And people walking out with like stacks of meat. People coming out with dog food. People walking out with Pampers and toilet paper. And he in the front of all they sell is cereal, bro. They don't sell shit in there but cereal. Ain't nothing but a bunch of cereal in there, man. I'm telling you, I was in there. It ain't nothing but cereal. He ain't got nothing but cereal. They come out with eggs, cheese, motherfucker bologna sandwiches. Oh, it's just cereal. Motherfucker come out eating chicken from the deli. It ain't nothing but cereal in there. It's just cereal. No, that's all you came here for was fucking cereal. You went on aisle 1. You the one who chose not to go on the rest of the aisles. Don't blame us, motherfucker. It's like, I can't stand these motherfuckers on YouTube coming to my channel. Hey, man, he don't make none but ain't done content. There ain't no other content. Hey, bro, did you go on his homepage? Yeah. Did you go through all them playlists? You ain't do nothing but Anton Daniel content. No, he's got like probably 15 different playlists of all the content he does. No, he just do Anton Daniel content. Did you look in the mechanic video? It's probably him working on the Anton Daniel car. Did you look in the candle video? It's probably him making a candle for Anton Daniel. Bro, did you look in his dog videos? He probably named his dog Anton and the other dog named Daniel. Like, motherfucker, he ain't all about Anton Daniels. He's got other content, you just here for Anton Daniels. Everything about you is Anton Daniels. You come here, you want to change my name to the MicDrop Anton Daniel page. That's what you want to call it. Because there's 1,700 videos on there, but all you see is what you're here to see. That's it. I sell more than cereal. He don't sell nothing but cereal. It's like, man, that's what this dude be on, man. But a lot of people on that shit. And I'm like, that's cool. I said, I say big on my grocery money because Jeff wonders about supplies and demand once EBT and SNAP was not big. That right there, Nick, all this barbecue that I'm doing on this channel, all the barbecue I'm doing that people are looking at right now is barbecue. I was buying $60 worth of steaks, big ass steaks, $60 worth of them for $26. And I was showing all of that shit. Man, we was at the store getting shit on sale. I mean, $1 for this, $2 for that. Huge packs of meat that I normally pay $6 for. I was getting that shit for like $3. $3. Because I told everybody, supply and demand, and what everybody was saying. You don't know what the hell you talk about. You don't know what the hell you talk about. If ain't nobody buying, they're going to raise the prices. I said, no, if ain't nobody buying, this shit's going to go bad if they don't sell it. So they selling to people like us is gonna go in and buy it in bulk. If you telling me this shit was $6, but now you selling it off for $3, I'm buying 10 of them. That's $30. Give me 10 of them. Shit, I'll throw that shit in cause I could throw it in my deep freezer. I still got a whole 2 boxes of shrimp and 2 whole things of chicken drumsticks still in my damn deep freezer. All the barbecue I've been eating this whole time, all of it has been because we bought when supply and demand was out of whack. When EBT was hung up and they had to get rid of all that meat, what happened? I went out there, bought it all up. I said, man, he was talking about Dante Lonica, now he's bringing Anton. Oh yeah, yep. And that's what I do. I can talk about, just like I said, when I was talking about the supply and demand with EBT and Snap, did any of y'all that are talking about the Anton Daniels content see my EBT Snap warning? Heed that warning, because I was making it in my content. Heed that warning and go to the store to stock up. I still got food in my deep freezer from that time frame. I don't know how much shit I bought from back then. How much? Say, what are views on Empire? I've never heard of Empire, so I have no views on it. Thank you for the super chat, though, Derek. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I don't know nothing about Empire. I have no views on it. But see, that's the thing. Like Nick Scott. Nick watches the content. When I'm giving people the play from an accountant standpoint, and I'm talking about being an accountant from an accountant standpoint, and people say, wait a minute, that shit kind of makes sense. And I'm going to the store, and I'm in the stores, showing people empty stores, showing people sales, and people are in videos going, you lying, you lying, you lying. And I'm like, no. These are all sale. Everything's on sale right now. And I would say the sale date, it says it's on sale up until the 11th. All of these prices are like $2.50, $2 and this shit used to be like $6, $7. I'm showing whole racks of shit on camera. I'm showing, and nobody watching them videos because they only come here to see Anton Daniels. Nobody's watching them videos. Everybody who watched them videos was out saving money. We was filling up deep freezers. My deep freezer was almost at the top. I am still eating barbecue from buying it, doing that. Man, I had so much hamburger sausages. I still got, today I put the last sausage link in the refrigerator because I just made the last of it this morning for breakfast. That's how much meat I had. Today I put the last sausage links in my fridge so it can thaw out so I can eat it tomorrow. That is how long it's been since I went grocery shopping for meat, bro. I ain't had to buy no barbecue, no ribs, no nothing. Tons of hamburger meat, man. And yet, when I make videos like that, nobody watches that shit because nobody's here to save money. Nobody's here to make money. Only a handful of y'all doing it. Thank you, my man, D. Fife. Had to slide in for a few minutes, but it's my daughter B-Day today. Everyone support my brother. Tell your daughter I said happy birthday from the barbecue. So, hey, Jeff said happy birthday. Tell her happy birthday. And she'll be online like, why you do that, Dad? Why you telling me it was my birthday? We gonna go Chuck E. Cheese. That's funny shit. That's funny shit. Man, I appreciate that. It says EBT. I'm dead. Who is this, brother? And that's it, Alexander, man. I was telling folks back then, I told folks, I said, man, listen, when they turn off EBT, all of these, because you got to understand how logistics work. Like I said, I'm corporate. I'm going to explain to you guys how corporate really works. When people are ordering products, it's a supply chain. You have to move things. Like if people are buying cars and they stop buying cars, guess what happens? You got a whole parking lot full of cars that you can't sell, and there's cars still coming out of the pipeline. It's jamming everything up. So you give a discount on the cars that's on your lot to get them out the way so it unjams the system and keeps shit moving through. Groceries are the same way. So when they locked up EBT and said no EBT, that means all the stores will be empty, which means a lot of people wasn't buying shit, which means the supply chain was jammed up. Because now you got stuff not moving off the shelf, but you got stuff coming down the conveyor belt that used to fill those shelves at a healthy demand. So because demand was like completely out of whack, there was no demand because the people who demanded it was on EBT, but EBT was locked. That meant cash buyers, us, had a chance to go into the store and they would unjam the system by lowering all the prices. They lowered all the prices, we got everything off the shelves, and guess what? It moved new product into its place. So by the time the new product came in and EBT was being lifted, they can move prices back to what they were. So I said, they're only gonna be on sale for so long. What's good, Tiff? It's a freezer stacked. I'm here for tips for Anton. I just happened to catch some of the Anton videos along the way. Real shit. That's what I'm saying. And the Anton content is fun. Because some of us watch the Anton content and we watch, like, I make the shit, so I'm laughing with y'all. Some of us make it, but other people are like, you know what? He's got to have other content. He can't just have a whole channel based on razzing this guy. Let me go look at his homepage. Oh, shit. I need brakes. So you telling me brakes only cost $60? These motherfuckers told me $490. No, $60. And what you use a 13 millimeter, 14 millimeter? What you use? Oh, and that's all. Oh, dude, I could do my own damn brakes. That's all you did. That's all I did. Oh shit, I ain't paying these people no $400. I'm gonna go get me some pads, some ceramic pads for $50. Man, I'm doing this shit right now, bro. Thank you. If you look at my mechanic videos, so many people saying, bro, I almost took my Jeep to a shop for a new alternator. Look at my Jeep alternator video. Go through all the comments on my Jeep alternator video. You'll be like, damn, yeah, that's the price people would pay if they didn't find my video. $690. $700, all I'm going through, and you look in all the comments of those, and I answer people's comments. You know how I roll. So when you see everybody said, man, I was really thinking about tackling this, but now I watch your video, you made it so damn easy. Nobody told me I could do a tune-up this way. Nobody told me this and that. Nobody. And those are my videos. That's my content right there. We have fun joking around. That's what we do. It's just like an athlete. When he go to the game, does he only play basketball? No, he's in the locker room joking around. They on the bench joking around, but they know they got to play this game and they got to win the game. So they going to get on court and they going to start talking about plays and they talking about defense and offense. But when they on the bench, they laughing and joking around. The Anton Daniels, that's when we on the bench. We hanging out on the bench just laughing at Anton's stupid ass like, oh, this idiot right here. We hanging out on the bench. But when it's time to do business, we do business. And a lot of people don't see that about this channel. And that's cool if they don't see it. They're the ones who won't make out like we did. And that EBT freeze happened at the perfect time because it happened right before Thanksgiving week. Yup. And we ate good, man. Thank you for the super chat, Alexander, man. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, brother. It was like real shit, man. Say, I check. You have 7 Anton name and 7 videos last 7 days. So what's wrong with that? So if I got 7 Anton name and 7 videos in the last 7 days, did you watch all 7 of them? I mean, if you didn't watch all 7, then what's your problem? I can name every video on my channel, Anton, if I fucking felt like it. It's my channel. I can go to all my mechanic videos and just name it Anton changes brakes. Anton does a transmission. Anton works on a radiator. Anton works on a radiator fan. Anton changes out real. I can name every video on my channel Anton if I felt like it to put that shit in the Anton algorithm. I could do it. Who are you to say I can't? And you worried about 7 videos in the last 7 days? Shit. I'll do fucking 20 in the next 20 days to make sure it shows up on your feed. Because I know you here to see Anton shit. So when I do Anton Daniel helps me build backyard patio, you probably gonna say, well, this is a clickbait because Anton didn't help you come build it. I know, idiot. I just named it that. Can I just name it that? I mean, you just say you have Anton naming 7 videos. Why can't I just name it what I feel like naming it? I can name it Anton plays with me and my dogs in the backyard. And all I gotta do is say Anton name in like the first 5 minutes of the video, and now it's not clickbait. I can say, you know what? I invited Anton. He chose not to come, so we're gonna do this without Anton. I'm gonna play with my dogs. Anton Daniels, the invite is open. You can come kick the ball with my dogs. And now I just put Anton's name in there, and now he's in my title. And you either choose to watch it or you don't. That's it. Because I'm actually tired about hearing about Anton. If you're tired about hearing about Anton, this is what I think about it. You're on the internet too much. I'm not on the internet as much as you are. When I'm on the internet, I'm actually doing analytics in my back page. I'm actually learning how to use OBS. I'm actually learning about lights and cameras. None of the shit that I do on YouTube has anything to do with Anton other than me on my channel. I'll go to Freezy's channel. I'll go to House of Hypocrites. I might go to, the lead attorney's channel. I don't go to Anton's channel because why would I disrespect that man's channel by putting shit in his comments? I mean, I'm talking shit about him. I'm not going to disrespect him, so I don't go to his channel. So I only see on my channel, on my phone, what I choose to see. If you're tired of hearing about Anton, and Anton's not calling you, I'm not calling you, nobody's calling you to talk about Anton, that means you're looking for Anton. Who the hell is calling you talking about Anton? It's your next door neighbor. Hey, man, I'm here to borrow some Anton. Flour. My bad. Hey, man, can you take me down to the Anton? Down to the store. My bad. Can you take me to the store? Hey, man, your Anton going flat. Your tire going flat. Your tire. Who the fuck is talking about Anton around you? You're looking for Anton. So I'm like, if you tired of hearing about fucking Anton, then it's your problem. You looking for him. Your neighbor, hey, can Anton come out and play? Can your son, Daniel, come out and play? Oh, shit, it's not Anton. It's not Daniel. Your son's Corey. My bad. I don't know why I said Anton Daniel. Who the fuck is going around you asking for Anton? You're looking for him every day. When I'm looking at my camera videos, they're not, hey, we're going to use a Nikon D3100 Anton special. It's not an Anton special. I'm sorry. It's a Canon camera, not an Anton. I'm like, damn, why is everybody saying Anton everywhere I go? If you want to run lights, you got to get these two Antons. 2 lights. You got to get these 2. I don't know why I said Anton. Where'd that come from? I don't know. If you need a new microphone, get the Anton It's not an Anton mic. It's a Shure mic. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said Anton. So if you hearing about Anton and you tired of him, that means you looking for him. Because everywhere I go, I don't hear about Anton. When I'm at Home Depot, I'm buying wood and shit. Anton, please come to aisle 3. Ray. Not Anton. I don't know why I said Anton, but can you come to aisle 3? Like, he says, you talk about him incessantly. I only talk about him because you're here to hear about him. That's all. Imagine if you weren't here. Imagine if you weren't here. I know it. Imagine if he was not here. You wouldn't hear it. Tackle more interesting topics and your channel will grow. You're actually entertaining, Jeff. I'm entertaining talking about dirt. I could talk about dirt in the backyard, but why not? I'd rather talk about Anton. That shit's funny. I like talking about Anton instead. I don't know. It says, you ever consider making an evergreen only content channel? Those videos will blow up over time, getting millions of views, especially working on the house. No, not really. Because, and I'll tell you why, Huggy, because even in the beginning of the content, I said this guy with the 87,000 views, and he has nothing but evergreen content. He's making $40,000 a month with his channel. Guess what YouTube did? Took it. YouTube just took his channel down. So imagine me making a channel that's only one type of content and them taking it away from me, and I'm screwed now. So I don't know. That's a lot of time and effort. If I would probably do something like that, but it would be my own paywall channel. It would never be on YouTube. It would be a paywall channel that I can control, that I wouldn't have to wake up and worry about whether or not YouTube decided to take it down. That's a lot of time, effort, and investment, and building a community. And even the guy said this. He said, make sure you create an email list, because your email list is the only way you're going to get in touch with people once YouTube takes you away. Because YouTube has all of y'all data. I don't have none of y'all data. None of it. YouTube has it all. So I have to go through YouTube just to talk to y'all. If anything was to happen to my channel, if YouTube blanked me today, then the only way y'all would find me was on Patreon or on my TikTok or something like that. You wouldn't find me here again. So you got to actually understand the whole dynamic of how much effort and time do you put into building on somebody else's land. Like, a lot of people have their own standalone websites because they don't want to build on YouTube's land. You build on YouTube's land, you better talk directly to YouTube, have some type of deal, have some type of contract. You better do something, because building on the land that YouTube owns, I don't know. I've seen way too much shit happen. Way too much shit happen. And I'm not trying to go down that path. I don't know. What up, Blue Butterflies? Yeah, I was with you at the Freezy chat party last night. Okay, that's right. That's right, Blue Butterfly. I remember you. Yeah, we be all over the place. And I tell folks, man, I'm going out. I support every creator out there. If I know they're doing live streams, I try to at least swing through the live stream, especially when I'm driving. Because when I'm driving, I can listen in between clients. Stop through, hey, what's up, man? This and that. And I just show a little love, show a little support. And it keeps the algorithm bumping for them. So, thank you, tell the world that this is a great chat. And the thing is like this. I didn't intend, do you know why they took his channel? The guy was doing evergreen content. Yeah, he said in the email that they said that his content was dangerous. But he was just doing business content, like teaching people how to set business contracts, get clients, do mailing lists, stuff like that. But he said but YouTube said it was dangerous content. And he was like, well, I completely disagree that it's dangerous. I mean, if business is dangerous, I think it was too intellectual. Sometimes when you create some serious intellectual shit and people can grow outside of like YouTube wants to build their platform. They want to build it. YouTube wants people to come help them build it. So if you're giving people, that's like with Uber and Lyft. I could never work for Uber and Lyft or be a contractor with Uber and Lyft, like working with their headquarters directly, because I teach people how to drive outside of Uber and Lyft. I teach people how to go out there, which companies to use for commercial insurance, how to generate business using business cards, the type of flyers you put in your car. Because I teach people how to do that, Uber and Lyft would never want to pair with me because I would be destroying their client base. They would be like, wait a minute, Jeff, we hired you to work with us. Why are you telling people how to do business on their own? Then you're not bringing us business, Jeff. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna help my community out. We don't care about your community, motherfucker. Help us out. You sitting there telling everybody how to make money and how to do things around us. We trying to make people dependent on us. It's kind of like Dr. Sebi. Dr. Sebi taught natural health. So because Dr. Sebi taught natural health and it was actually working, guess what? Big Pharma, who invests trillions of dollars, don't want to be like, you know what? This Dr. Sebi dude is teaching people how to grow plants and flowers at their house and things like that, and it's actually working. So yeah, let's not have him like going viral. He don't need to be going viral. A lot of people that believes in that capitalism, they want to make sure, exactly, they hated Dr. Sebi. They want to make sure that they keep you in the cog. You got to stay in that machine. You got to stay in that machine. Once you step outside that machine, you step outside that matrix and your mind opens up and you start seeing things for what they really are, they're scared of you now. Yeah, they think they want thinkers. They want workers. That's it. They don't want thinkers. They want workers. And the thing is, once you get to that level of teaching people how to think like critically, because they stopped teaching critical thinking in school. They don't teach that no more. They now teach narratives and how to be compliant. So we went from critical thinking to compliance classes. We're going to teach you how to be compliant. Okay, what does that mean? It's how to be obedient. This is a compliance officer, not a guidance counselor. So we lost guidance counselors and we put compliance officers in place because we want you to be compliant. We want to teach you how to follow the rules that we set for you. That's all. And if you think outside the box, then you're going against our rules. Exactly. Finally caught a good live. Thank you, Ms. Mendez. Yeah, red pill, blue pill reality. That's what it is. And so once we start thinking of a certain way to live and a reality that we live in, they're going to end up saying, we have to find a way to harness him. Now, a lot of my videos for Uber and Lyft, the only ones that really did very, very well, like the ones with 70,000 views, 80,000 views, those videos for Uber and Lyft, I was teaching people how to use Uber and Lyft. See, Uber and Lyft would advertise on those. They would pay YouTube to say, hey, we want to advertise on this guy's video. He's teaching people how to choose better rides. He's teaching people how to do this. We want to advertise on that video. Okay. But the moment I start teaching people how to contract outside of Uber and Lyft is not going to advertise on that video because I'm preaching against their philosophy of the higher your AR, your acceptance rate, the more rides you take, the better you're going to do. No, because they want slaves. And everybody on the app says, I feel like a slave to this app. I feel like a slave to this app. Everybody says that. I feel like a slave to this app. And Uber is happy with that. They got high ARs. Exactly. Paw Patrol. Man, that candle's starting to smell hot. Hold up. Oh, let me turn this candle down. Let me go turn this candle down. Hold up for a second. Because I'm like, what's that smell? It's getting hot. That means I got to make new candles. That's all. Just means I got to make new candles. That's all. I got to make new candles. Yeah. Okay, gotta go shampoo my hair. All right, cool. Come on back. I'll be here. Man, get your popcorn ready. I'm telling you. I say, oh yeah, where was it? That U.S. birth certificate, that's their green card. Yep, exactly. Works for life. And I tell folks all the time, when I'm doing certain content on my channel, I know what the apps will and won't advertise on because I'm smart. I told y'all, I used to be corporate. Once you start thinking, and the worst thing to do, honestly, the worst thing corporate America can do is take somebody from the hood and teach them how corporate America works. That's the absolute worst thing they can do. Because when you take Hey, you're bringing people together with your channel. Just look at how we all help each other to a degree. Never who's in the chat. Real talk, brother. Thank you, Teller World. Real chat. Thank you for the super chat, man. So we do that, man, and I try to educate people on like the reality of what it is. Because when I was corporate, and I was about to say, when I was corporate, you know, I saw the back end of how things work. It's like at the Wizard of Oz. You don't want to bring too many people back where the wizard is because the wizard is controlling everything on the outside to keep people thinking a certain way. But really, he's just like a little timid little man back there. The worst thing you can do is take somebody from the hood, a strong, powerful, poor person, whether black, white, Mexican, and you teach them what's behind the curtain. Because once you teach them what's behind the curtain, we can always go back to the hood and say, you know what? Behind the curtain, these people don't know what the fuck they doing. They really don't. They're scared. They're scared. Behind the curtain, they have no idea how to keep you guys working at the level you're working. Behind the curtain, they don't know this and that. So to take somebody like a basketball player, and when you see all these basketball players and all these football players, when they go broke, they're going broke after being millionaires. How can you be a millionaire? Like most of us probably won't make $1 million, $2 million doing an entire working life. So how do you take somebody that made 100 million and they end up going broke? Because it's how the system works. You never educate the people from the hood and tell them what's behind the doors. You just take them and you say, we're going to use you and generate billions, trillions off of you. Playing games, name, image, likeness. You can die and they still hold the name, image, likeness rights to you. We're going to do so much with who you are, and you're going to feed our system of capitalism. And in the meantime, that hood person is going broke. Now, if somebody grabbed that hood kid and said, listen, this is what I want you to do. We're going to treat this as if you got a job paying you $85,000 to $100,000 a year. You're making millions every year, but we're going to treat it like you're making $85,000 a year, which means you need to set a budget. All this money funnels into a system. It stays there. You don't touch it because you don't need that much. You live off of $85,000 a year. Give yourself a raise every blue moon. When you get a bonus, put that bonus over there. Oh, just got to play off. Thank you, Jose. I appreciate you, brother. You appreciate that, brother. Thank you for joining the Patreon. And when you get that bonus, you put that bonus on. You don't spend it on a brand new car. Cars is a depreciating asset. If you want to go buy some land with that bonus, buy a plot of land, get it on a deed, put it in your name. It'll eventually increase in value. So you can, instead of putting it into the stock market that'll probably collapse, just go buy plots of land everywhere. And when you need cash, the land you bought for $800,000, you see how much they want for it now. Oh, they want $1.4 million for it now. So now you got a small gain. You put that gain into a trust or something like that, so you're going to pay tax on it. So now you took $800,000 of your salary, and now you got $1.4 million. So you just gave yourself a raise of almost double because you bought land. You didn't sit it somewhere. You bought land, the land appraised. You didn't go buy a car, and the car depreciated and went straight through the fucking floor. And now, instead of you buying a $200,000 car, you got a car you can sell for $75,000. You're going backwards now. You're hustling backwards. So, oh yeah, Freeman Williams, basketball player, Stacey Augmon, yep. And that's what they did. They never got that financial corporate, you are a business, you have a financial statement with your life now. If all you have is expenses, that's all you got is expenses, and you don't have any way to generate additional revenue on top of the revenue you got to live off of this for the rest of your life. You might only play for 5 years, 10 years. Imagine working at McDonald's or something like that, working somewhere for 10 years and then saying, okay, I'm done for the rest of my life. Can you take care of yourself for the next 20, 30, 40 years? Probably not. So you've got to have a lifestyle that you can sustain with having no income. And then not only do you have no income, but you can still cover all your expenses and not be barely making it. There's a way to do it, but they don't teach these people that. So you can't ball off of $80K a year. Oh, I can. Shit. $80K a year, I could ball out. Because $80K a year, I got $1,600 is my mortgage, $1,600. I got my cars will all be paid off in 2 years, so I won't have a car note at all in about 2 years. No car note at all. All I got to come up with is $1,600 a month to live. So that's about $50 a day. So let's say $50 a day. And then I've got utilities to pay, and I run about, for power, $7, $8 a day. So that's about $240 a month. Let's say $300 a month. So I'm up to $2,000. So $2,000
Then fuel, my fuel is paid for by clients. I don't worry about that because they cover all that shit. Food runs me probably about 80 bucks a week, maybe, if that. 80 bucks a week is a lot. I got dogs, so they get treats and shit. They treats cost like 13 bucks. So about 80 bucks a week, and 4 dogs, 13 bucks is not bad. So at some point, you're gonna probably have to spend about $5,000 a month. So $5,000 a month, let's say four to $5,000 a month. Maybe not even 4. So you're only at $48,000 to $60,000 a year in expense. And that's no entertainment whatsoever. No clothes, no entertainment, no nothing. That's just basics right there. So you got $20,000 more dollars. $20,000 more dollars in about 12 months is close to about $2,000 a month of just entertainment money. $2,000 a month, 4 weeks a month. It's about $500 a week entertainment money. $500 a week off of entertainment money. I don't do $500 worth a week of shit. So for $80,000, I can live pretty comfortably. I mean, because I don't do it. If you're out every weekend, if you got to buy, let's say, $200-$300 worth of clothes, $100 haircut, then you go to the bar, you're paying $200-$300 at the bar, then you got dinner all weekend. I mean, you're exceeding that $500 limit. So now you're going backwards. So now your entertainment money is eating into the money that you allocated for expenses, living expenses. So now your living expenses exceeds what you have available. So now you got to put it on a credit card probably. And now your credit cards are growing. You're balling out of control. You're having a great time. Your bills ain't being paid. And you're wondering, how in the hell did I get in debt? You unbalanced the budget. You went over somewhere. Because everybody can figure out how to live off of something. Everybody can figure it out. And a lot of times, if your house payments or your rent is too much, then you got to make a consolation. You got to say, you know what, if this rent is too much, I got to move. And if I can't move, maybe move somebody in and we share the bills. And that might take a little bit in. There's always a way to make it. But Americans, we love to live by ourselves. We need the space. We need the peace. We need to hang out in the yard with nobody. I mean, I got a 4-bedroom house. There's no need for that. Honestly, there is. I had my son was living here with me at first and this and that. So when he went to go live with his mom, that really screwed me over because I could have had a 2-bedroom apartment. I only had 1 dog at the time. I could have had a 2-bedroom apartment with 1 dog living in some apartment complex, but I wouldn't have been able to have all my cars. But the point is Americans have too much space, and we enjoy having too much space. We buy mansions, 8-bedroom fucking mansions with 10 bathrooms, and there's 2 people living there. We do it because we can. You get people from other countries come over here, what do? They 10 in a house to a 3-4 bedroom house. There's 10 people in that motherfucker. We never be able to do that. You walk in the living room, there's people always on the couch. Somebody's always in the kitchen. Somebody always in the bathroom. Somebody always taking a nap. Somebody in the backyard smoking a cigarette. Man, it's like, damn, I just want to come home to nobody, please. It's hard to do, though. When you want to have your own shit, as an American, we're used to that. We're used to not having all of these people around. But, I don't know. Sometimes you got to make a consolation. You got to say, you know what? I'm not going to live outside of my means. I'm going to get me a roommate, maybe 2. Some people who have children have a harder time getting a roommate because you don't trust people around your kids and shit like that. You don't know what they'll be saying when you ain't around, but your kid is home. They'll say some weird shit to you, one of your kids. So you tend not to want people to live in your house if you got kids. So single moms got it harder. And I'll tell you why single moms got it harder than single dads. Because most single moms, if they date a guy, they need to, and I tell motherfuckers, pay for the background check on that guy. Just pay for it. I don't care, even if it was me, just pay for it. Because you don't know who half these weird ass dudes are. They think weird. And you got kids in the house with you. You need to background check these before you just move them into your house. Or even if they just visiting all the damn time. At least say, before I just had this dude up in my house all the time, eating dinner, stopping by, knowing where I live, let me at least run a check on them. Because you might see a bunch of abuse things on the paperwork. You might see claims of abuse. You might see allegations. You might see actual charges for it. And that might be somebody who you say, nah, I'm glad you want to date and hang out with me, but nah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. And I'm one of them people, man. What up, Greg? I appreciate you, brother. Jeff, you're building a strong base, brother. Keep up the good work on YouTube and keep up the good fight. Oh, man, we always scrapping over here on YouTube. They be trying to take my channel down. And the thing is, like I said, Greg, you know, even when I had like 2,000-3,000 subs, man, everybody was telling me what kind of content to do. You should do this with your channel. You should do that. You should do that. You should do that. I don't know why you're doing it. You should do that. And I had 2,000 or 3,000 subs, and I've been doing it however I just wake up and feel. I'm almost at 26,000 subs now. TikTok was the same way, doing whatever I want to do. 67,000 subs on that shit, I think. And everybody's like, you should. And it's like, I don't mind people telling me what I should do. If people like it here, they like it here. If they don't, I mean, YouTube has so many people subscribing, becoming content creators now. And I'm going to tell you why they becoming content creators. Because during 2024, when the election campaign was going and everybody was going viral and getting a ton of money, they were telling everybody, quit your job. Quit your job and come to YouTube. That's what everybody was saying. Y'all working for no reason. Quit your job, get on YouTube. Don't worry about working for nobody. You the business, you the brand. They was telling everybody that shit. So everybody flocked to YouTube because they thought it was easy money. Same with Uber and Lyft. Everybody, because you know when we started Uber and Lyft, let me show y'all what we used to make doing Uber and Lyft. I'm going to see if I got this shit in my phone. I probably don't. Yeah, I don't think I even have it in here no more. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. This is what, we used to make shit like this on Uber and Lyft. Yeah, this is crazy shit. This is what we used to make. And I'm going to show y'all how we used to get paid. This is for 41 hours. 41 hours of book time. 41 hours of work. That's 41 hours right there. 41 hours is $3,000. That's 41 hours. 41 hours. $3,000 I made in a week. 41 hours. This right here is another one that I did. I only worked 5 days that week. $1,900, almost $2,000, and I only worked 5 days. I didn't even work the weekend. I didn't even work that weekend. That was 40 hours, 8 hours a day. 8 hours a day. This is another one right here. Wait a minute. Let me see this one here. This was 35 hours. $2,000 in 35 hours. 35 hours of work. I got $2,000. This is how I drive when I'm on the apps. And I was teaching people with my channel how to do that. That's why people was hating my channel, because I was teaching people. I mean, there's crazy shit in here. There's like, wait a minute. This was another one for like 33 hours. Wait a minute. I'm gonna show y'all how much we used to make. It was $1,700 for 33 hours. 33 hours. I mean, this is like part-time job shit. 33 hours is a part-time job. So $1,700 in 33 hours. And I would teach people how to make money like that. Now, I kill these rates now. I kill these rates because I do private driving now. So now these rates to me are not even, but everybody was just like when people were saying, oh, quit your job, get on YouTube. People were saying it about Uber and Lyft. Quit Uber and Lyft. Just quit your job and get on Uber and Lyft. That's what people were saying. Quit your job, get on Uber and Lyft. You can work a 40-hour work week and make $3,000. And we was doing it. But that was a different time. That wasn't right now. That was before the market got saturated. That was before all the illegals were coming over driving Uber and Lyft. That was before a lot of things that happened right before. That was 2020. That had to be at least. That was this. Well, most of this happened like 2 years ago because I was doing this in my BMW. So that was about 2 years ago. So that was probably 2023, 2024 in that area. 2023, 2024. Once the market started getting super saturated, we couldn't drive like that no more. My best year, I made like $3,600. I got the video on my channel. I did the Super Bowl driving in the waste management 1 week. I made like $3,800 in 1 week for about 60 hours, maybe. About 60 hours. $3,900. Yeah, I didn't start driving until 2019, though. My first ride was in November 2019. So you probably started in 2017. I didn't start driving until November. I bought the Jeep in October, and my first ride was November of 2019. So I didn't even know what I was doing in late 2000. I didn't learn until after the pandemic was over, because during the pandemic, I didn't know what I was doing, because I was just taking every ride and I didn't know what I was doing. So I was wasting gas. I was wasting time. I was taking bullshit rides. My AR was 100%. I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. So once the pandemic was over and everybody started back driving again, that's when I really started getting good at Uber and Lyft. That's when my channel really started taking off, because I started understanding, don't take every ride. This is what you do. Yeah, I'm gonna see when that was. Yeah, that was in April right there. Oh shoot. I'm trying to see. There's some other ones in here too. That was 21. That was October. That was February. That was during Waste Management Week, February. This was like 23 hours. That was in April. 23 hours. I made like $1,300. But yeah, hey man, we was out there getting money, man. We was out there getting money. And see, Accounting Time, this is what happened, man. We did it. You did it before we all got in. So you guys were making crazy money, because y'all had like multipliers, crazy shit was going on in 17. And 2017 is when it was crazy, because somebody told me to drive Uber in 2019. So y'all were making crazy, crazy money. I mean, $2,000 a week was average for y'all in 2017. It was, I mean, everybody was making $2,000 a week. Like you said, $3K a week. Exactly. That's my point. Like right here, I just see what you just said, $3K a week. It was easy. That's what y'all were doing in 2017. By 1920, $2K a week was easy. But it dropped like a K because of the influx of people saying, quit your job. Go do Uber and Lyft. Quit your job. Just like with the YouTube shit. Quit your job. Get on YouTube. And once you saturated the market with illegals, once you saturated the whole market, what happens? They can lower the rates for everybody. So the rates got lowered for everybody. Nobody was making money no more. People went from making $80, $90 in a regular basic everyday car. $80 an hour was normal. People was making $100 an hour. I mean, y'all was probably making in 2017, I guarantee each one of y'all was making over $100 an hour. I guarantee it. Easily over $100 an hour. And that was with high AR. You guys were doing high AR rides, making over $100 an hour. Guaranteed in 2017. Because once 2019-20 hit, I was making $2,000. I was making 50, 60, 70 bucks an hour in a basic ass car. I had my Jeep and I was like, damn, this is a lot of money. This is crazy. I took out a 60-month loan on my Jeep and paid it off in 24 months. That's how much money I was making. And I was building my Jeep on my channel with all the shit you see on my Jeep channel. I was building it as I was driving it. So one day you see my Jeep like this. The next day it's got brand new tires. The next day it's got a big ass lift kit. The next day it's got this on it. I was building my Jeep, making $300, $400 a day. Just ordering shit off of Amazon and eBay and everything else. Crazy money. Paying the Jeep off. The bank was like, bro, you took a 60-month loan out. You're going to be done paying for this shit like next year. I think my Jeep payment was like $500 a month. I was in like $1,600 a month sometimes. It was just too much money coming in. I wasn't gonna sit on that shit. They was like, damn, bro, you trying to pay this motherfucker off tomorrow? What are you doing? You sending us way too much money. I paid that shit off in 24 months. It was crazy. Then they saturated the market with illegals. And yeah, exactly. I remember you were hooking up that Jeep. Yo, man, I was always doing some of that. Drop down. I had $1,600 drop down steps on it. I still got them. The steps, when you open the door, all the steps drop down. People's like, man, rappers do that to they shit. Uber drivers was making rap money. We was making rapper money back then. Shit. We was like putting shit on our Jeeps that you see on rapper Jeeps. It was like, damn, that's crazy. But guess what happened? Everything that goes up must come down. Like he said, Anton Daniels said, they saturated the market with illegals. Just like we're saturating the YouTube market with people with phones who don't know how to do content for real, who don't want to invest in content. They're telling people to do it the lazy way. Just get your phone and record like this and just talk about your life and how your day went. And you gonna go viral because you're important. You're special. They're saturating the market with content creators. Like I said, the YouTube homepage is a bunch of shorts. And guess who does shorts? People who want to have a lot of views. Because they go, oh, you see how many people watch my video? Like 14,000 people watch my video. Well, 30 cents times that is about $4.20. You just made $4.20. Man, I got 14,000 views. So I'm like, man, shut up, Remington. You just had to throw that dig in there. You just had to fucking throw that dig in there. You couldn't wait to throw that dig in there. Well, you had something good to say. I had to give you some love on that one. You was 100% right, because I got videos about that. If you look at if you type in illegals in my search engine, you'll see me talk nothing about how illegals have ruined our economy, because they didn't understand the US dollar. And the illegals were making $7 to $13 US dollars per month in Venezuela. They're making $7 a whole month in Venezuela. So when they come here, oh shit, you telling me I can make $15 an hour? Shit, sign me up. Because that's like 2 months worth of work, and I'm making it in 1 hour. They saturated the markets with illegals. And they're doing the same thing on YouTube. They're saturating the market with people who don't want to work anyways. So they thinking, well, if I'm famous and I'm getting 14,000 views, I can live off of $2,000 a month. But we just did a breakdown. It's going to cost me about $4,000 to $6,000 a month to live. I'm going to need about $4,000 to $6,000 just to make a living. So if all I'm making is $2,000 to $1,500 a month, I'm going to end up broke. I'm going backwards. My mortgage is $1,600 a month. So even if I make $2,000 on YouTube, I can make money on YouTube, but I got $400 left. With $400, I got to pay off 2 cars, insurance, utilities. With $400, that shit ain't happening. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Oh yeah, I live in Nevada, and it's rare to see an American driver Uber anymore, because they did it just like how they're doing YouTube. They're saturating the market with people who don't know money. Illegals came over here and they don't know the US dollar, and these corporations know that. So they go, ooh, we could play the shit out of them. We could pay them $14, $15 an hour, and they'll be in fucking heaven, because it's like 8 or 9 of them living in one house. So you got 8 or 9 people making $15 an hour living in one house, but yet it's us by ourselves making $25 living in our house. So they got 10 people at 15, so that's $150 per man hour they're making living in that house. $150 an hour. So if they work 10-hour days, they're making $1,500 per day in that household. Where us at $25, if we work an 8-hour day, we're making $200 even. So we're making $200 in our American house living by ourselves, and they're making $1,500 in their house with all these people living in their house. They got the same mortgage we got. The only difference is they got to eat differently. That's it. So they got $1,500, we got $200. That's a $1,300 a day gap. $1,300 every day they're making more in that household than what we're making in our household. We're going to lose, and corporate America knows that. So they say, well, we're going to flood out the Americans and force them to live in poverty, and have them thinking, oh, I'm just going to get on YouTube. I'm just going to drive Uber and Lyft. I can make extra money doing that. And then tank those wages. And now we can't even drive Uber and Lyft to make money. I cannot drive Uber and Lyft. It is literally impossible. Literally impossible. If I was to try to drive Uber and Lyft at the rates they're paying today, I mean, I could turn my app on right now. I'm going to show you what they're paying right now. Let me show you I'm going to turn this app on. Let me put it on ride types, all. Not now. All right, I'm going to show you guys what these apps are paying right now. I'm going to go online. Let's see. Let's see if I can hear it. All right. We're gonna see how much these apps are paying. And this is on basic right now. This is on basic. I'm going to show you what the apps are paying if I was to start driving right now at, what time is it? 3 o'clock p.m. in Phoenix. Let's see how much they're willing to pay me. Right now, they ain't sending me nothing yet. As you can see, the app is just completely silent right now. There's nothing on there. They're not sending me a dime right now. They probably think they know I'm messing with them. They're like, yeah. See, now you see boyfriends and girlfriends doing DoorDash. Hey, yeah, bro. Oh, here we go. $12.01. And it comes out to be $31. It's for a 23-minute drive. 23 minutes total. 5 minutes and 18 minutes for $12. So 23 minutes for $12. $31 an hour. That's not counting fuel. Fuel is expensive right now, so that's 23. Now, I'm going to turn it off. Now, that's 23 right there. You get $12 for 23 miles, for 23 minutes. Now, for me, in my truck, that's about, gas is like $5 a gallon. And I can go maybe 20 miles. So that would be close to probably a little bit more than a half of a gallon. So, because it would be about probably 16, 17 miles, more than half. So it would cost me about, let's say, $3 in gas. So it's $12, $3 in gas. So I'm down to $9 in 23 minutes. So $9 in 23 minutes is going to put me roughly about $18, $19, $20 an hour. And I have to use $20 an hour to pay for all the damage done in that truck. Like yesterday, I was driving my Beamer and a big ass rock chip hit my damn rock hit my windshield, and I got a big chip down the side of the Beamer windshield. Shit happens, but I would be making $20 an hour to cover that, my house, and everything else at my age, at 52 years old. $20 an hour. I can make like $24 an hour working at like Cane's Chicken, and these are college kids. $24 an hour working at Cane's Chicken, no car damage, no gasoline, no flat tires. I can go to Cane's Chicken making $24 an hour versus driving for Lyft as a 52-year-old man with a black truck. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Yeah, gas is $6.65. See, and that's the thing. So it would probably run me, so that's almost $4 or $5 off. So it would probably be close to about $8. If I was in California, that's $8, which is about $16 an hour. I wouldn't even be $20 an hour. I'll be running about $16 to $17 an hour. At the age we're at, $16, $17 an hour as a 50-year-old man driving a big-ass black truck. I could just go to Cane's and work at Cane's Chicken for $24 an hour and park my truck all day and not even go to work. Like, people wonder, well, why don't you drive Uber and Lyft? Why ain't you driving? Why ain't you out making money? I could just go fill out an application at Cane's and be like, yeah, they say, bro, you were 52, you got a college degree. I'm like, yeah, but it's either that or drive Uber and Lyft making like pennies on a fucking dollar when I could just come park my truck here and not put no miles on it, no gas, no nothing, no flat tires, no rock chips in my windshield. I could just serve chicken all day for $24 an hour. And that's like $7 more than driving Uber and Lyft. But people told everybody, because like I showed y'all, back in the day, we was making, hey, like I said, Tom, $3,000 a week. Me, $2,000 a week. So we out here making that much money, and everybody was like, stop going to work. Start driving Uber and Lyft. You can make $3,000 a week. That's a $150,000 a year job. And that sounds good for somebody probably making $40,000, $45,000 a year. You telling me I can make $150,000? Tom pulls up, I make 3 G's a week. And he's not lying. He really did make 3 G's a week. Trust me, I know that because I know how these apps work. He was making $150,000 a year, driving people around. Me, I was making about $100,000 a year, driving people around. And so people are like, well, shit, if I do that, why am I working at this job making $40,000, $45,000 when I could just come work? So everybody was leaving their jobs, just like everybody leaving to get on YouTube. Everybody leaving their jobs, driving Uber and Lyft. Saturated the fucking market. The money that used to be there it'll never come back. It'll never come back. There's people going to concerts right now paying $200 to leave a concert. $200. Driver getting $46. It's like, what? Yeah, man, the ride was 40 minutes. I got $46 in 40 minutes, but the people said they paid $200. I'll be like, wait a minute. Why didn't you talk to them and tell them just to give you $100, $150? Why the hell you take $46? This is back in the day. I was jealous as hell of Uber drivers. I'm going, let me be humble and sociable. Man, hey, Mr. Fraser, hey, I was telling folks, man, back then, we were like, if we play this right, if we can do this smart, if you got business cards, and I was giving out business cards from day one. The moment I started driving, I had my Jeep on business cards, like, hey, if you need a ride, hit me up. Because they was already trusting you. They was already vetted. You were already laughing and joking with these people in your car. You kind of trusted them. Hey, instead of you paying the app, just call me. Here's my card. Just call me. And they would call, hey, man, can you take us to dinner? I would come pick them up in a Jeep, take them to dinner and back, $150, 75 each way. And they'd be happy to pay it. Playing, having music, riding a clean-ass Jeep, good driver, happy to pay it. Or I could do it on the app and get $13 each way, end up with 26 instead of 150. But that's what the apps would do. They would, hey, you know what? Pay us $180 to lead a concert. Driver, how much you get? $37. What? I just paid $180-something for this. You got $37? Yup, $37. Man, please. Man, Zach, I will never go to a concert again in my life. After these Morphees came out of COVID, they just started rapping folks. run me my money. Exactly. They started raping folks. Yeah. And that's the thing, man. And I told folks, man, go out there. Yeah, Waymo and AI took over. I told people, get your business cards together. I had all videos on my channel. Get your business cards together. You got to understand what's happening. Do not rely on this app 100%. This is not a career. You cannot make a career out of driving Uber and Lyft as a contractor. These are not your employers. These people are using us to fund Waymo. They're using us to fund AI. They're using us to fund driverless. They're using us and using all that extra money to fund something to get rid of us. And they're using all of our data to train Waymo, to train all their driverless vehicles. We weren't getting none of that. We were getting played. And I'm like, if you had clients, you didn't rely on them. Just like with YouTube. If you have another account, if you have websites, if you have email addresses, I always put my email address in all my videos in my video description. If y'all ever want to be a part of my email list, because I do send out emails, if you ever want to be a part of my email list, just look in my video description. It says uberjeepaz@gmail.com and say, hey, just in the subject, just put add me to email. You don't got to read the emails I send. You don't got to read that shit. But at least you'll know I have contact with you. So if something was to happen and YouTube shut me down, I'll send on an email saying, hey, YouTube shut me down. This is where my content is now. But I send emails whenever I drop a video. I send a email out notifying everybody, hey, I just dropped a video today. And I'll put the video link in there. So in the email you'll get a link to the video that I just dropped. So you don't got to go all the way back to YouTube. Click the link. It'll take you straight to the video I just dropped. Because YouTube don't always let people know when I drop the video. So I do my emailer. I email people. And it goes, if the video drops at 5 a.m., the email goes out at 5 a.m. and it lets people know. I just dropped the email. You don't got to reply to it. You don't got to comment. You don't even got to open that shit if you don't feel like it. But at least you're in the email list in the event that anything happens to me. If you rely solely on YouTube, if you rely solely on Uber, if you rely solely on Lyft, you are screwed. You are screwed. Uber and Lyft is over in California and Arizona. You are screwed. If you are relying on these apps to call it a career, to think this is what I'm going to do for the next 5 years, you're going to go out and you're going to buy a $50,000 car, a $30,000 car, and guess what? You're going to get deactivated. You're going to end up getting shit rides, making $30 an hour rides, when after expenses and everything else, you're probably getting way less than that. You're probably getting like maybe $18, $17 an hour, when you could just go to Cane's Chicken and get you a job at $24 an hour. They're hiring kids for $24 an hour. There's kids in college making more than 52-year-old men with college degrees right now. Because 52-year-old men with college degrees are sitting on Uber and Lyft thinking it's a career. Oh no, man, I'm just a career. You got Oval. This is a career. I'm a Uber driver. I'm a Lyft driver. This is a career. No, it ain't. You wearing yourself out for nothing. It's over. It's over. The good days is over. The $3,000 a week, it's over. $2,000 a week for normal hours, over. If you want to make $2,000 a week, you pushing 80 to 100 hours. Easily pushing 80 to 100. And I just showed y'all, we was only working like 50. I was working 50 hours to make $3,000 1 week. I was 35 was like $1,900. 35 hours, 31 hours was paying me $1,700. And 30 hours right now, 30 hours? I'm not making $1,700 on. In 30 hours, I'm probably making maybe, I would say $400. I would say $400. If I did 30 hours on the app, I would make about $400, $450. That's it, tops. Ain't no $1,700, I can tell you that. Them days are long gone, long gone. Yep, don't forget about people who were selling their accounts to other people who couldn't get a legal job. Another saturation tactic. They even got on Facebook Marketplace. They're selling accounts. I got an active Uber account. It's a great account. High star rating. This and that. Good AR. Low cancel. You can give me 25% a day. You could use it. So people are driving around under other folks' accounts. Like it says Jeff is showing up. But a dude show up and it's Carlos. Some Mexican dude, Carlos. Like, hey, you Jeff? No, Jeff got sick, man. So I had to drive for you, man. I told him, I said, I'll just take his car. I'll just go, man. He was like, okay. Yeah, the car says it's a truck. And I'm just, yeah. But this is for real. This is it. And I'm like, okay, all right. Well, I guess just take me to the damn mall. I guess, I don't know. They doing that shit right now. They are literally doing that right now. Women showing up or men showing up delivering food when it's a woman named Susan's account. So you're expecting Susan to drop off your food and there's some dude at your door. You're like, wait a minute, who the hell is this dude knocking at my door? Well, I'm waiting on DoorDash, but it says Susan. People are just buying accounts. That's all they're doing. This whole industry is crazy, man. And like I said, YouTube is no different. It's all corporate. And it's people like me who used to work corporate, who understand corporate. A lot of people in the chat that even work corporate and ran their own companies and ran their own business. You know what it's about. It's about that bottom line. They are not trying to be nice to us. AutoZone don't try to be nice. Joker, man, you already know. AutoZone gonna charge us what they gonna charge us. If I walk in and I say, well, eBay is only selling this for $236, they gonna look at me and be like, well, get it off of eBay. Because we sell it for $532. Well, they selling it for $200 on eBay, then get the shit off of eBay. What you doing here? They don't care. AutoZone is going for their bottom line. They don't care about what you can get it for on eBay. So you can think, well, I can tell my client if I order it on eBay, it says 3 days, but give it 5. Or I can go down to AutoZone and I can get it for $550. It's going to cost you an extra $350 if I go down the street to AutoZone. So if you need the car right now, I can do it, but it's going to cost you an extra $350. You know what? Just pay the $200. I'll wait 5 days because AutoZone don't care. It's down to the bottom line. How much money are they going to make? None of these corporations want to be, these are not our friends. They can be friendly, but they're not our friends. Oh yeah, they'll send you an email. Great job today. You got 4 tips out of 20 fucking rides. Where are the rest of my tips at? Because all these rides, I should have 20 tips. Why do I only got 4 tips out of 20 rides? I mean, there's been days when I did all rides all day. Never got a single tip. Knowing the people tip, man, I'm gonna tip you an app and you never see it. 2-3 weeks later, a tip pops up, $3. Be like, who the hell tipped me $3? Oh, that's 2 weeks ago, and the dude said he was gonna give me 20. Yeah, Uber kept that shit. These people don't care about you. It's their bottom line. That's all they care about. How many times has Uber been sued, DoorDash been sued, Lyft been sued for stealing tips? You can Google that shit. How many times have they been sued for stealing tips? Google it. They always do it because the crime always ends up eliciting them more money than the negotiation afterwards. If they steal $2 million in tips, they're going to get fined $150,000. Okay, you paid a $150,000 fine out of a $2 million theft. They win. Nobody goes to jail. They pay $150. They keep, $1.85 million. They always win from stealing tips from us. They always win. What happened in New York? All the drivers that were getting shifted for all those years, they getting shafted, taking money from them all them years. Okay, Uber has to pay $3 million, and then Lyft has to pay $1 million. Okay, so that's $4 million. When y'all stole like $15 million, nobody goes to jail. They steal $15 million, and they pay back that's an $11 million profit on crime. And you think they gonna stop? Nobody ever goes to jail. Nobody. The CEOs keep their job. The accountants all keep their job. All the staff keeps their job. And guess what happens? They walk away with $11 million. They stole $15 million. We got to pay back for it. We're all good. They're all celebrating, hitting champagne glasses together. We settled that case. This is amazing. We settled that case. Man, I told you we were going to settle. 10 cents on a damn dollar. That's basically what it is. So trust me, these corporations, these companies, just like Uber, when YouTube kicked this dude's account out, when he kicked the account out, they didn't care. He had 87,000 subscribers waiting on him to drop a video. They didn't care. They ain't his friend. They had $40,000 a month in revenue that they didn't have to pay out no more. They could just keep that 40 grand. They made 40 grand by kicking him out. 40 G's. This is okay, cool. Well, how much we gonna make? Well, we can deactivate his ass and make 40 grand. Instead of worried about, making money on trying to sell ad space, we don't have to sell ad space. Deactivate people all week. We don't got to pay out the money that they earned. We keep that money now. So that's the game. And that's why I tell folks, move that shit over to Patreon. Move it over to emails. Figure a way out how to work around a system that we don't even control because they don't care about us. Oh, that rental car scam? My man Frank, I did a whole live stream with Frank. He sent me all the paperwork from his Hertz rental thing. So Frank was renting a car. They were charging this dude like $300-400 a week. So it's almost like, what, $1,000. He's paying about $1,600, almost $2,000, because he's paying $300-400 a week, about $1,600 a month. And he was like, I'm bringing the car back because I'm not making enough money to even pay for this car. I'm driving, barely making gas, barely paying for this damn rental car. So I'm bringing. Do you know they hit this man's card again like 2 extra times after he already dropped the damn car off? He didn't even have a car no more. So he had to go try to fight his bank, fight for his bank. They never gave him the money back, nothing. I had the whole thing on a live stream. And now Frank, he got smart. He went out, bought him a little Ford truck, started doing deliveries and driving in that Ford truck, started making bank, had enough money to invest in his own equipment, bought his own equipment for doing body work and paint correction. Now that's all he does. Dude be having Beamers, trucks, expeditions, everything at his damn property. Because now he used all the money he was making from his private rides and everything else to build a secondary business. That secondary business took off. His truck, like I said, the little truck he bought was like faded and everything. Looked like a brand new truck. Because that's what he does, paint correction. So he went out and bought like a little beat up Ford truck. I think it was a Ford X something, I don't know. Frontier, maybe a Ford Frontier. And he ended up, that truck looks like it's off the show floor. Paint correction, super clear gloss coat over the whole damn truck. Looked like the thing got wrapped in just like gloss. That's what he does for a living. So for him to look at the paint jobs, like as long as it ain't got dents in it, that's all I care about. Because all I'm going to do is sand this shit all down, repaint it, and then put the clear. Man, like a brand new damn truck. And he uses that to market his business. He drives around and he tells me, hey man, I can fix your Beamer for you. It looks like this. I can make it look like this. Gives a card. He don't got to drive the apps no more. He send me pictures all the damn time. Like, let me see. I know you got something in here. Frank's always sending me shit all the time. I know he's in here somewhere. Where's old Frankie at? Let me see something. Frank. Where's old Frank at? Oh, then that was him putting something on the front of his car right there. So this is there it is. So that's the little Ford truck he ended up buying right there. So he bought this Ford truck. And I mean, this thing is super glossed out, man. And I'm like, damn. That's it right there. That's it downtown. Crazy truck. That thing is so glossed out, man. Crazy. We do Dante content over at Craig Cash TV. So we at Craig Cash TV and Trey Watts TV. That's what we doing it at over there, man. We over there, they cleaning up. So my comments, they usually pin my comments on Craig Cash TV, Craig Cash TV 3 and Trey Watts TV. If you go look at those channels, there's content they be doing, and I'm always, they try to post my comments at the top because we be over there cooking. We be cooking over there. So that's what we doing that content at over there. Oh yeah, anytime the app wants to dictate how old your car is, yep, when you keep the car running and fixing the brakes, yeah. And see, that's the thing, man. I got a 2019. Everybody that jump in this truck is like, dude, what year is this? Like a 23, 24? I'm like, this is a 19. This is, dude, I got a 19. My truck don't look like this. I was like, no, it's a 19. He says, man, you keep this thing super clean. I'm like, because I only use it for work. That's it. I don't drive this thing around. Like, I drive my other cars around. Thing runs super quiet, super clean, interior, exterior. Got all the bells and whistles inside. Keep it clean, man. But the app is going to say, oh, we can't pay you black SUV rates. I'm like, I don't care. I charge black SUV rates myself. I don't care what you charge people. That's on you. Because if you tell me that you're going to pay me $9 to take these people somewhere, them people are going to ride on me. They're not going through the app because you're going to turn around and charge them $42. You're going to give me $9 because you're going to charge me a basic rate. But you charging them $42. I'm going to tell them I'll take them for $35. And I'm going to get that $35. I'm saying I'll run you from here all the way up to Scottsdale, $35. Okay, cool, let's do it, because the app is charging me $42. Tell you what, $35 and you ain't even got to tip me. Don't even worry about it. Oh, well, shit, because I was going to tip you $10. Okay, so it's going to cost you $52. You was willing to pay $52. I just told you $35. You saving $17 just by rolling with me now. You saving $17. That's got to be a shot. When you walk in, you got a free shot on me. I'm just giving you a free shot. They get in the car. They get my business card. They say, hey, man, we'll be finishing up in about 2-3 hours. Will you be around? Hey, text me and see, man. I'm always in the area. Text me and see. Hey, Jeff, this is Ryan, man. You dropped us off earlier. You gave us the ride up from Ahwatukee. Oh, yeah. Hey, man, could you come swim? I'm probably like 6 minutes away. All right, mate. Hey, we'll be outside in about 10 minutes. We're just paying right now. That's how you do business. You see what the apps are paying you. You know it's bullshit. You know what they're being charged. So you know a good range of prices. And you say, I'm going to do better. Now, sometimes the app gives people like discounts. So the apps will be like, oh yeah, we're giving people 25% off, 50% off. So it's crazy ass price. Oh, $51? Dude, I normally charge $75 because the app normally charges about $120. Oh, they're only charging like $51, $55 for that ride. I'm like, shit, I can't beat that. You got to go through the app, bro. Well, I'll give you 70 then. All right, cool, let's do it for 70. But I couldn't do it for that. It's like, nah, you could try somebody else. It ain't me. I ain't going way the hell over there for no $50. Nope. But that's how we do, though. That's how we do, man. But no. Yeah, I appreciate you guys swinging through the content today, man. I truly appreciate that. Y'all came through. You rocked out with me today on this live stream. And it actually worked. We kind of figured out how to get this thing set up to where, like I said, I got everything locked. Let me lock this here. So I locked everything. Hopefully it'll be like that when I open this chat up the next time. The next time I try to go live, we're going to do the same thing again. I'm going to get started. We're going to get OBS set up and get it set up right so I can get you guys comments up there. Because I'm going to tell you, OBS is free. It's a free software, but you've got to learn it. I mean, you can move comments around. Here's Blue Butterfly right here. I can move her down. Wait a minute. Let me go over here. Wait a minute. Let's go like this. Grab chat. I unlocked it. So I can move her up to here like this and transition it. So instead of being down there, I can put her up higher. If I want to move something like down lower, you can move it down here, put it lower right here. So that's what you can do with OBS. You can move it all around the place. You can sit it right here where the candles are. And that's what I like about OBS, man. Like I said, it's free, but you just got to learn it. That's the only thing. You have to take the time to actually learn this shit. And that could take a little bit. And we've been there. So let me lock that real quick. There we go. So thanks for the laughs. What's the name of the OBS brand using? Oh, it just says OBS. That's it. Just OBS Studio 32.1.1. That's it. And it's like the little black icon that looks like a peace symbol in the middle of it. So OBS Studio 32.1.1. And I actually did a live stream of it the other day too. So, Nick's got all good, brother. Said, hey, man, thanks for the laughs. Thank you. No problem, brother. No problem. And like I said, when you get it, the OBS Studio, make sure it's going to seem weird when you open it up, but we'll always walk through it, man. Shoot me an email or something like that. Manny helped me walk through it. I help you walk through it. Our screen should look the same. So if you get 32.1.1, then I know exactly what system you're using and I can help you walk through it and I can get you to set it up. But man, this is going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun. It's going to be crazy trying to use it at first. I was going nuts, bro, for like almost a month straight trying to use OBS for a month. I've been using it to record my videos, but I haven't been able to use it for live streams. I just started using it for live streams. I'm going to use the big camera when my fans come in, because right now it'll keep heating up my camera to where it'll turn off. The little camera is good for it, but I'm going to use the big camera so it's way more cinematic. Yeah, it's free for now, but at least if we know how to use OBS, anything they put out there, we're going to be able to kind of walk through it. But man, get OBS. You're going to have fun. The four-legged friends today. Let me see. Oh, there's one up under the table. He's over in the corner over there. The little one, because the little one, I have to keep him. I cannot leave the little one out there. Ain't no way in hell this little dog can be out there. Yesterday, I wanted to play with Bear, so I had to carry him around like a damn baby so I could just kick the ball for the other dog. Because if I kick the ball, the little dog attacks the big dog because he don't want him to play. It's like, man, this dog deserves a chance to play. Everybody gets a chance to play. He does not let dogs, so I pick his ass up and I carry him around and I'm kicking the ball. Bear's chasing the ball and he's fighting, trying to get down. He's like, ah! And I'm like, shut up. I'm like, stop, let this dog play, man. So I'm holding on his ass. He's like kicking he wants to get down so bad. So after we played for about a good 5 minutes, I put him down, straight beeline to Bear, jumped on him. I was like, so that's why I keep the little dog with me. I found him on the street. He was the one that was tied to a bus stop. There's a video on I think it's called Random Life. I don't know, but I got a playlist. But it was the day that I actually found him. I videoed the day finding him at the bus stop, and he did not like me, man. This dog did not like me. He was barking at me and everything else. I was like, you know what? I'll figure it out. He says, now it's just me and you glitching from black and white to color for a few seconds. Oh, yes, it glitches because I'm not close enough to this camera right here. Because if I move forward, then it's like that. But if I move back, because this camera's looking for light, or I can move this like this, I can go, and see, now it changes now. So that camera is different. It searches for a source to actually gain. If I move it out the way like this, like that, it'll go like this. So that camera is weird, man. It does it all the time. But this one won't do it. The new one don't do it. This 4K is always, and this is the one when I first started, it was always searching, like going in and out, going in and out, going in and out. Because then I figured out how to make it stop doing that. So I figured that part out. Then the flickering with the light, I know it's because it's looking for something. It's like it don't know what to grab on. So it's like, okay, I'll pull this in the way, and now it grabs on that and says, okay, now I got a light source. So it'll make me like a richer color instead of a flat color. Like this is the flat color, and then this is the richer color because it finally grabbed it. So I'm learning how to use all of this shit, and I'm learning where to put all my lights to sit everything, how close the camera can go. Like even if I move this out the way and pull the camera closer, it would work. But it would just be too close to me. I don't like it that close. Like, nah, stay back, stay back. Yeah. Yep, that's what I'm noticing. The camera is not OBS. Yep. And so once I use the other camera, then I won't have to worry about the lights because I've done it before using that camera and it stays solid. This camera is so sensitive, man, to light. Like I said, you can do like this or like this. It's super sensitive to light. So I'm like, that's the outside camera. This big one's the inside camera. We'll get it all figured out, but no. But I appreciate you guys for rocking with me today, man. Thank you guys so much for the super chats today. If you guys want to help support the content, make sure you jump over to my Patreon. It's the MicDrop Barbecue Podcast, just on Patreon. Like I said, if anything was to happen to me on YouTube and I can't get to you guys, at least you can find me over there. You can see what I'm doing. You can see what I'm dropping, see what I'm explaining things. But I will be making a video of the video I recorded today of that guy with the 87,000 subs, and he just woke up one day and his whole channel was gone. I'm going to review that because that's important to people out there who need to understand. Thank you, Tell the World. I appreciate the super chat, brother. MicDrop, keep making great content. Another great live. Awesome chat like always. You guys rock, man. I'm always in the chat, brother. I'm always in the chat. And that's what I do live streams for. I could do videos if I didn't want to talk to nobody, but I like to chat with people. I like to talk to y'all. I like to see y'all input. We have fun going back and forth. Sometimes, Remington will come through and razz me a little bit. I always fuck with him. I say, all right, dude, I'm going to block your ass. Bobby just fucking with him. I just razz him back and forth. And this is what we do what I think creators do in live streams. It's supposed to be live. It's supposed to be back and forth. Many creators do not mess with their chat, and that's totally fine. That's on them. Me, I think y'all help make the content a lot better, especially with me working with OBS now and you guys helping me figure it out. I mean, just with, Nick asking about the camera and why the camera would go from like light to dark, it would keep going in and everything like that. People might want to know stuff like that because when they get a setup, they'll be like, damn, why the hell is my camera doing that shit? Oh, I remember when Jeff said that if he moves the light out the way, it does that. Then when he brings the light back, it does that. Oh, so it must be something with the camera searching for light. Little things like that we learn, man. Little things like that we learn. So, oh yeah, Huggy, this is going to be a good video. It's going to be a great video. Because me just listening to it as I was cooking this morning, I was like, this is good information. People need to know this. Because there's too many people, just like when we did Uber and Lyft, too many people, get on YouTube, quit your job. You don't need no job. YouTube pay a lot better. And I'm like, I don't think you want to tell people that. It's like YouTube could just pull your ass today. And now you out of $40,000 a month. Because they did that dude like that and he didn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing. Thank you, Jose, brother. And thank you for the super chats too, my man. I appreciate you guys for supporting me. And thank you for going over and signing up for the Patreon. You're going to see some stuff in the Patreon that you don't see on YouTube. Because I do drop stuff over there that I'll probably never bring over. Once I put it over there, I know it's kind of safe behind that paywall. Haters can't get to it. Reviewers who might want to try to, tag my shit and flag it. They can't flag it over there. It's all behind a paywall. I can't be flagged. So it's like, oh yeah. So I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. It's 3:39 p.m. here in the capital city, Phoenix. I'm about to go in here, grab me some lunch, jump in the shower, and I got some clients to pick up later, man. But once again, thank y'all for the comment. I will be chopping this live stream up to make it a little bit shorter for the people out there who don't like to watch long content. I'll take a few little pieces out. We'll make a video of it. So, of course, I'll be talking about you guys. Hey, tell the world, you got to do it, man. Get the Patreon. And not only that, when you get to it, you see how it's set up and everything. Don't be afraid to start one. Even if you just got to get it up and running right now. Everybody out there should just start one. Because if you're relying on YouTube for views and everything like that, financially, Patreon gives you 90% of the money. YouTube is not going to give you 90% of it. It's never going to work out like that. So at some point, people got to get started on building your own Patreon. And Patreon doesn't advertise for us. So they save money because we have to advertise ourselves. YouTube promotes and advertises, kind of like how Uber advertises and promotes. So you got to do a lot of your own footwork on Patreon, but you get to reap the benefits of it too. And on that note, I'm going to end it, man. I appreciate you guys for rocking with this live stream. Thank y'all so much. Man, always appreciate the support. We're going to go out and we're going to make some money today. It's Saturday. Let's go out, get a sandwich, sit outside, think of a business plan, take a picture of your car, a nice picture of it with some trees or something in the background, and let that be the image you're going to put on your business card so you can start doing private rides. Even if you don't do Uber and Lyft, you can always do private rides, and I'll show you exactly how to do it so you could be making $100, $200 a day just hanging out on weekends, just taking people here and there. That's it. We gonna do it. We gonna do it.